because we have top 8 waiting for you soon.
Absolutely.
Right. One more hit.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
my God.
oh.
See, 0-2.
Young
Link. He's decided he's done with it.
Oh, and the thunder through the air dodge.
Grab that. Oh!
Free your body and your mind. One, two, three. Bounce. Bounce. Bounce.
Y'all ready to turn it up tonight?
Bounce.
If you really wanna fly, put your hands in the air and let the music get you high.
And we're back. Get on my level 2018, twitch.tv/EvenMatchupGaming. Remember to use the hashtag GOML2018 on Twitter. And guys, it's not even 2 p.m. I should not be doing this to my vocal cords, but who's hype? Give it to me. Let's go. All right, guys, if you're just tuning in, it's top 24, no more. We have whittled it down to 8 remaining players. Only one player gets the fattest piece of that prize pool, and only one player gets the championship ring. So let's turn around, take a look at the bracket, and see who we got left. As you can see, MK Leo versus Mistake. Mistake going huge so far. And we got Nairo versus Como Rikiri. That's 4 players coming up for top 8. Seen a lot in the bracket here. Where do I even look? Oh, there we go. Tweak versus SDX, and Tenono versus Buzz. Got some big players coming up, guys. Top 8, only one player is going to come away with the victory. Let's see what the casters say at the commentator desk.
Well, we got to say a lot, but first, welcome back to Gamma Boys. It's top 8 time. TK Breezy, Kataro here, everybody get into it. Now, as you can see on our stage, well, I don't know if you can really see it, but if your screen's big enough, you can see Nairo right there setting up, because that's our first match. Nairo versus Como Rikiri. Man, we got a ZSS, we got some Cloud. And I mean, if Como's really feeling frog, you can pull a Roy out, you know what I'm saying?
Roy?
Nah.
I mean, I can see the Roy coming out. Maybe if it's a Bayonetta. It still feels weird whenever he goes Roy. I always feel like it's a joke.
Okay.
Like, what are you doing with Roy?
Nah, man, dude, that Roy is, he labs that joint out. I remember at the end of, I think, Championship Saga, we went back to the house, and I swear to God, that dude he was on that setup, didn't want to play no friendlies, just in the lab with Roy, trying to figure out the best ways he can get like knockdowns in that force smash. And I was like, all right.
Okay.
I saw some people come and ask for friendlies. He said no. I was like, damn.
That's rough. That's rough. But that's the Como Rikiri we know. You know, he definitely likes to go training in the lab, and there's a reason why. He used to be the best player in Japan, still close to it. Might be 2nd or 3rd at the moment behind Ken. But we have him facing off against Nairo. He got some good wins during this tournament. Usually you'd see Como in losers, but right now he's in winners, and he's trying to win the tournament, but he's going up against Nairo, who people think might just be the current best player in the world. Let's find out. Okay, so far we have Como. It looks like he decides to go Cloud against Nairo. Zero Suit Samus, no shocker on that one.
I mean, like, yeah, again, you're going to start with the Cloud, you know. But we'll see how this goes. I mean, these sets, like, I feel like, I mean, obviously Nairo, I think he has a winning record on Como Rikiri, but like, it's not to say that Como Rikiri won't ever be able to, you know. Oh my God,
no.
What are you doing?
He meant to he meant to jump and do a forward air.
Well, obviously, but I'm just saying, like, he's down there now with the forward air and a missed stock, but don't want to count Nairo out by any means. You already know, even if he gets high percentage right here, if he can get that grab at those high percentages, it really comes down to, as long as he can follow that DI and get that up at the top, we should be back in the mix.
Ooh,
triple up here.
I like how he didn't go for that grab right there, even though Como landed that down air. If you land a certain way, you actually do not land with much lag or any lag at all. And let's see if he can get that. KO, he's looking for it. Back air.
Ooh.
Not just yet.
Big, but not enough.
Limit Cloud causes DI to be even better.
Ooh, clean. Right now, I mean, at this point in time, you know, Nairo was really desperately trying to get this first stock off all over this man, but has yet to find that final hit.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of jab attacks. However, there we go. He caught that second jump coming out from Como Rikiri, getting that back air. However, 77%. I know people do say that Zero Suit Samus is really good at rage, and Zero Suit Samus has a lot of rage right now, so one grab could do a whole lot. Maybe not at this percent, but just a little bit more like this.
I mean, yeah, we were just, that's the thing about ZSS. You know, you getting those rage finishers all the time. You know, some people be upset, but the Knife Nation, they love it. They love it.
Nairo could be playing Bayonetta. Yeah! They're super excited.
All right.
Oh, but here's Limit.
Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, he's slowly but surely whittled his way back into this game with this one stock, but at the same time, you know, the lead is still obviously in Como's favor. And luckily for Nairo, he was just far enough away from that back air. I would have spelled imminent doom from him. In the position that he was on the stage.
I love the way Nairo's playing around this Cloud. There was about maybe 20 aerials that were thrown out. Didn't get hit by any of them. He's just standing there.
Yeah.
Just saying, all right, keep throwing those aerials. I don't care. I'm looking for that perfect time to throw you off the stage and force you to use your limit. So then I can maybe go for that grab.
Yeah, but also, Nairo knows that the reason why he's not throwing off his grabs, because you know Nairo will live and die by the grab.
Oh, yeah.
He knows that if he misses that grab at this point in time, like, it's over. I mean, it was over.
Oh my goodness.
God. No stocks taken from Como Rikiri. First win. Let's go, baby.
I mean, I did have a feeling that there is no way Como could take a stock off of him. Technically, it still happened. It still happened. But here we go. Nairo doing 2 SDs. That's really rough for the first game of winter semis. You don't want that to happen because it makes you feel like your play's off. And you don't want to be the person tweeting after their set's over like, I don't know what happened during that set. My play was off. I'll come back and losers. You start off with the first game messing up like that, it makes you feel like something's wrong the whole time. But if he wins this game, I think he'll be back on his mark.
Yeah, well, I mean, this one game, you got a best of 5. You only got to win 3. So he still has a little room to work with, but I mean, that's just unfortunate the way that both of his stocks were lost to himself. So
crazy.
You know, I mean, Como obviously put the damage on him. I'm just saying, like, he didn't get that final hit. I mean, like, all right, well, now we're just running off stage, giving him up. Charity stocks.
It's that grab, but doing a lot of forward airs. Again, trying to take Cloud off the stage. It's a lot better to do, especially when Cloud doesn't have limit compared to just knocking in the air. My goodness.
Yeah, that missed tech. All she wrote right there for Komorakiri.
No preparation.
Yeah, I mean, he stayed over there. I mean, he was over there. Even if he got the tech, I still think Nairo would have been able to line up that bear.
Yep, and here we go. Here comes the bear. The up air. The up air. The up air. The up B. Wait, not yet. I'm actually shocked on that one. He was really high. However, maybe the percent wasn't high enough. Back air? Yeah, he's looking for that second jump.
Very close to being able to get that spike out as well, but come on, back in the limit. I think he's got the way. Yeah. Oh! I was like, again?
Okay. No 2 times in a row. I'm still waiting for Como to take a stock right now.
He's getting close. Yeah. 109 here on to Nairo. Nairo got the 93 on Komorakiri, so ooh.
This is actually rough for Cloud at times. Cloud's aerials, the up air comes out very fast. However, the back air, which is one of the main KO moves whenever the person's on the ground, it's pretty hard to get to work, but there we go.
All right. Blade beam usage, I like it.
Oh my goodness.
Oftentimes I feel like when Cloud first came out and everyone was like seeing how dope finishing touch and cross slash was, they kind of overlooked Blade Beam, and now I see Blade Beam getting a lot of shine in the last few. I guess the last year. You know what I mean, altogether. Yeah. So.
Ooh, jumps a little too high. However, Nairo misses the KO option. Possibly just looking for the back air, actually going for up air startups.
All right. Okay. Come on, back into limit. There we go. Okay, yeah, that didn't seem to matter. I like his idea of actually coming through with that forward air, though. He wanted to get back on stage, keep his limit all in one, and also, get back on stage in a way where he was like in control. But Nairo, that forward air takes a little time to get out, so he managed to get his way quicker back air in the mix.
I'm looking forward to see how Como will mix it up, because Como seems to be having trouble on Smashville whenever Nairo's on the platform. Nairo's just sitting there, just like, all right, throw your arrows, I don't care. And all Como can really do is throw aerials. Maybe he'll consider jumping on the stage, getting that grab, but that takes a lot of time, and Nairo has fantastic reaction. So I can see why he's not going for it yet, but has to watch out. Oh, goodness. A lot of flubs coming out at the moment. There were a couple chances for Nairo to actually get the early KO on Como, but Como just barely dodged it. That technique is so weird. He just jumps up and actually does cross slash or first hit a cross slash. You don't usually see that.
Look, man, you got to be innovative, man. You got to have your claim to fame.
I do firmly believe in playing very weird to surprise your opponent.
Yeah, I know. We'll never forget. Yeah. Anyway, I mean, I don't think Como plays that weird, though. He definitely has that textbook style, but, he has a couple of quirks, if you will. But, I mean, I know Como mostly for his uses of his back airs, man. Oh, yeah. He's down to put that wall up.
Oh, yeah, back airs for sure. And if you're above him, up air, it's almost like you ever fight the computer? The computer will do the same thing depending on where you are. Oh, you're above me? Up air, up air. No switch up. And, again.
Right, back on stage. That kind of I think he overshot that on purpose, maybe, just to see if Como was going to be closer to the ledge.
All right, he's definitely trying to mix up Como, but we saw last time Como just decided to use his limit, and here it is again. Spacing a couple aerials, making it feel like he's never going to throw it out, and then out of nowhere doing it. Oh, another flub coming out from Nairo on that one. That was a strong punish that he missed.
There we go. Yeah, Como with the lead. He's allowed to play his more defensive style. And there it is. But he also, when he gets that first hit and he knows he can get some extra, I feel like Como just knows exactly how many hits he can get before he needs to reset the neutral or anything like that.
Wow.
So, 132. Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, that was clean. That was clean. At first, I thought he was going to try to go for the, the spike, but he actually just perfectly spaced out Como's attempt to get that second hit of up B. And then, perfectly spaced out for the grab, but that didn't even have to move, no dash, no nothing.
Yep. All right, and Como, here comes the back airs. The limit is actually halfway charged. He's a charge. Oh, my goodness. That might have been a flub right there, because that's a lot of damage.
Oh, scooped. The back air.
Force limit?
Yeah, back into the limit. Wasn't able to force it just yet, so. pushing him off stage. Ooh, another clean back here. I think he's going to have to use it here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, how did he read that? That's it?
Yeah.
That's it. How did he read that ultra high limit up B? I'm a little shocked because, you know, the safe option would just be go for the ledge. However, he went really high. I think he did do it earlier, so I guess Nairo thought, you know, just in case you do it again, I'm getting that back here. And it's on limit up B.
Yeah.
That's hard to snipe.
Even at the same time, had he went for, you know, the lower recovery, Nairo, you know, back airs from ZSS so fast, Nairo would have been able to land on the ground and still positioned to cover whatever get up he was going to do from the ledge. So, you know, very smart plays here from Nairo. You know, as we said, you know, he dropped that first game, but it didn't seem to really matter to him because he's been going in these last two. Wow, every single game is on Smashville. They both feel really confident here. Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay. Nairo just immediately jockeying for stage position right there with that back throw.
I love seeing that. It's like, it's a Nairo mix-up. He just charges an attack. It could be down smash, B attack. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, another back air? No second jump back air on that one.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure what's going on with his jump today, but
yeah, his controller's definitely messed up. Like, if there's ever a controller, John, I'll believe it's this one.
Yeah. Like, my X button just not working or something. Like, okay.
All right, let's see if he can land. He does land. I want to see if Como will go for the applying pressure into random cross slash that he got to work last time. Oh, no. Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, back on the ground yet again. I mean, now, since that first game, every time Nairo goes too far on the stage, I'm already shook. Wow. So, just in case, you know, his X button decides to trip again. Bring it back brawl.
I love that down air from Sheik and Zero Suit Samus. They can just randomly down air and it'll surprise the opponent because their speed of the way they fall changes up.
All right, Nairo kind of stuck in the corner. You can see Como putting up that nice wall of down airs and up airs. Oh, gets the down air, jams that sword in there. A quick one, and now we got the first stock off of Nairo. 91% here on the Como Rikiri.
All right, looking for that back air. Doesn't get it just yet. I'm actually surprised that Cloud didn't have limit because, or maybe he purposely did not charge his limit. I know some Clouds like to do that. Back throw, interesting. Looking for a DI mix up. Gets the back air.
Yep, clean.
Now last stock, last stock. And I love seeing that cross slash at early percents. I do recall, I believe it was MK Leo saying that's Cloud's best move.
Just regular cross slash?
Yeah.
I mean, it does a lot of damage, so I give him that.
Yeah. But I don't know about best move. However, it is working really well for Como. 86% on Nairo. However, this is Rage Zero Suit Samus. What in the world was that cross up? Oh my gosh, is that it?
Is that
it? Might be.
Oh, when he got the sour spot, the sweet spot would have definitely ended this game. And now, Como Rikiri with the limit as well. This is looking real bad for Nairo.
He's probably going to look for up B out of shield. There's a high chance of that if Nairo decides to overextend with the aerials. I love seeing that. Holding down to make sure the kicks go out and still able to sweet spot the ledge.
Man, look at Como, just his pressure here on the side, man. Every time you see that back air land on the shield into the immediate neutral air because he knows he's going to try to either jump over him. He might even cover the roll. Wow. Not even out of shield. He just, I'm close, I'm in it.
I don't blame him going for that. The platform was nearby, so he could either switch it up and land on the platform that's moving or land on the ground. Fantastic by Como. So it's actually going to be a Game 5 set. I could say I was not expecting this, but Como, this is looking like his day. He might be able to win the tournament. I want to find out. Well, here we go. This is game number 5, and it's probably back on Smashville. And, yeah. Oh, wow. Town and City. Now they switch it up? Now they switch it up? Okay. However, we all know that this is a pretty good Zero Suit Samus stage. Using that platform, if you get a grab up there, or even just start an up air string up there, you might be able to KO. Maybe not at 0, but possibly even at 10.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Here's the string. Here's the string. Using the platform.
Goodbye.
And that is it.
Yeah, no waste of time.
Literally what I just spoke about just happened on the platform. Como, do not jump up there.
Yeah, Como's probably like, man, what happened to Smashville? Like, you know, he's like, I let you, I went back 2 times, you're not going to go back? Nah.
And I do remember people before at one point were complaining about Zero Suit Samus, and I was like, think about it. You see this? We're on the stage. I'm on a top platform. Why would you go up there? Just wait till I come down. You go up there, that's your fault. All right.
Oh, another grab. Platform's coming in for the assist.
Nice.
Okay, all right. If you got another grab right there, I was like, that platform definitely came in for the assist. I saw it like, yo, hold up.
Yo, I think the stage is a knifeu. Like the platform is always, oh, Nairo, you about to get the grab? Here we go. Every time. And Nairo doesn't have to do much right now. Just play it safe. Watch out for that limit cross slash that just hit him.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see what he can do before Como was able to get his next limit.
Oh, goodness. Just a simple up air into up B.
That's it?
58%. Don't even need another up there.
All right. I mean, look, I know the blast zone was a little closer, but goddamn.
I'm telling you, man. Town and City is subbed. Actually, Town and City is subbed to Nairo. There's a person with the tag Town and City, and they're actually subbed. I remember I was watching a stream. He's like, thank you, Town and City, for subbing to me.
All right, well, Nairo defeats Komokiri, as you see on the headlines under, at the bottom of your stream. 3-2, the first game, he had 2 unfortunate SDs. And it kind of ran those next 2 games. Como was able to clutch out one at game 4, but, that game 5 that was all Nairo.
Yeah, all Nairo.
All Nairo, all Town and City.
I'm still shocked. I still want to see who the best player in the world is now that Zero is, temporarily retired for the moment until the Invitational. So we'll see him at that. But I want to see who's the best player in the world in this game. And it seems to be like Nairo, MKLeo. I think people thought it was MKLeo for certain.
For sure.
Like,
yeah, well,
no
that's
questions.
because, I mean, he's as far as the top players go, he's had the best record, with playing against Zero. Yeah. So, like, it was easy to make that jump. But now with Zero out of the equation, you got to factor in everything else. Like, who else does he have a good record against? Who? And he does have very good records against almost everyone. But Nairo does too, to an extent. So
yeah, Nairo currently has a winning record, at least as of recent, I believe, for this year against MKLeo. I think. Oh, actually, MKLeo took 2 sets in the last tournament, so I'm not even sure anymore. So it's all over the place. They could be even.
All right, either way, man, we got Tweak and DeBuzz, waiting to face off and see who gets to play against Komokiri, who's now losers. And then we have Lima and Larry Lur on the other side of losers 8s.
Larry Lur, barely won that.
Yeah, he definitely, he picked so many characters to beat Locust, bro. I was like, I didn't even know you had a Mars, to be completely honest. But on the other side of winner semis, man, we got MKLeo and Mistake, the man we were literally just talking about. So we could potentially see another set between Nairo and MKLeo if he's able to go through Mistake. However, Mistake, actually beating one of his demons. He's not had a good record against Tweak.
I think he's never beaten Tweak.
All right, well, good. That's not a good record. So, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't speak in absolutes. Never know, Yeah. Could have been that one local.
Yeah. Tweak's been having it a little rough recently where the people he usually beats, he actually has been losing to. Like that one time he can lose at a national, it happens. Like he lost to MKLeo, I believe, at the last national he was at, and he had beaten MKLeo maybe 4 or 5 times in a row before that. And then Mistake, he never lost a Mistake, and then he just lost a Mistake. That's crazy. But Mistake, when it comes to nationals, this guy's always in top 3. He's really good at making sure to be there. Very fast Bayonetta, very aggressive. So if you want to see aggressive, fast Bayonetta, for certain, watch Mistake. However, this is the best person to fight against Bayonetta, MKLeo.
Okay. Yeah, he's definitely had some crazy games, and also that Marth looking so pristine. His Marth makes people question the matchup, right? Yeah. Every time. I always see the discussion on Twitter right after that. Like, I think Marth might actually be 60. Shut up. Anyway. All right, here we are. First game, Mistake MKLeo. Mistake actually sponsored by the EvenMatchupGaming, so obviously the boys are putting on. And then MKLeo still rocking that Echo Fox. Man, Echo Fox was such a strong team in every game.
Oh, yeah, they're really good at picking up the best players, and MKLeo trying to be the best player right now. Ooh, that up B, even if you roll behind, you still can't get hit by the up B from behind. Oh my goodness, such patience coming out from both players. It's a delay before that witch time even came out. It's crazy to know that MKLeo used to suck against this character. He used to be terrible.
I assume everyone did. I mean, that's a hard matchup. It's one you got to sit down and really learn. You know, you can get overwhelmed by a lot of things. You got to keep up with a lot of things she can do. She has nice tools, and you got to learn how to SDI. There's a bunch on the table when you're learning.
Oh my goodness! Wow. Okay. Jab into up smash, knowing that he would land on the platform. That is some good knowledge on Marth coming out from Leo.
To be real, I mean, I think he might have been able to F smash though, and actually get the tipper. Marth, I don't think he can do it.
What? Oh, wow, that's Bayonetta Classic.
I don't think he can do it on Dreamland because the platform's a little higher, but you can definitely F smash and still catch people on the side platforms on Battlefield. We back.
All right, that was a very nice.
Ooh! Hulk Hogan, we in it.
Wow, I just barely dodged that neutral. I hope there's not another SD coming out from Mistake on this one. Okay. Still looking out for that witch time. Doesn't even care anymore.
All right.
He's still trying to bait the witch time. You can see him just hopping around. Mistake, hoping that he'll throw it out, but he's not. Oh
nice.
Gosh.
Don't really get to see too many counters coming out, but he's got himself back on stage and safely.
And that might be death. Oh, almost. Just one frame away from getting that tipper F smash. That might be death right there. Someone was saying, why does the side B of Marth have a tipper hitbox?
Why not?
I think it was a Bayo player was watching MKLeo, I think beat Lima or something earlier today, yesterday, and you're like, Marth is so cheap. I'm like, what?
So I'm actually kind of interested to know why MKLeo went for the jab F smash instead of the jab F tilt that I'm like accustomed to seeing him do, especially at the position on the stage that he was. He was the reason I even started doing jab F tilts, because jab F smash everyone was talking about like it was so real, and I think at certain times, since it is, the jab F tilt becomes a real thing faster than jab F smash. So.
Oh yeah, it might have been because of the percents.
Yeah.
Interesting beginning of match, but it might have been because of the percents. He's like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for this F smash. I really think it'll work. It'll definitely KO. Ooh, okay, trying to go for the shield breaker.
With it, early game shield breaker. No, I guess he would have got a free strong smash off of that, but imagine if he learned a death combo off the top platform, like, ooh.
Cleanly. Okay, interesting. He actually decided to air dodge into the ground. Unfortunate, but 81%, this is perfect prime KO percent for Marth, especially if you can get the jab to F tilt, as he spoke about, near the ledge.
Okay, there it is, jab F tilt. Unfortunately, not near the ledge. He needed the third part of that formula.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Ended up sending him a little bit too far away.
Wow, I love how Mistake always tries to get him. This might be a death. Wait, what?
I mean, that was a really short wish time. I didn't even remember him using that many wish times, but...
That's shocking.
Down throw?
Okay, I
all
like that.
All right. I'm getting whatever damage I can here.
All right, and now, what? How was that working? How do you have throw? My goodness. How do you have throw combos at 150%? Okay, all right, let's go for it, MKLeo. You can go for the up throw.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't really need it. I saw where he was landing. That was over.
Oh, rough position. And he actually dies for it.
Yeah, I guess he might have thought he was a little closer. Maybe he just wanted to get out of hit stun, but that forward air definitely cost him that stock.
All right, and there was a thing about it, too, where MKLeo approached Bayonetta on that top platform. Should have stayed away. Clean.
Yep.
That was a perfect pivot into re-grab.
Wow. Well, one thing I gotta give Mistake credit for is not air dodging down after he gets a down throw. There's literally no reason to ever air dodge into Marth when you get down throw. Like, you're gonna get hit by that back air. And if you air dodge, you're gonna get hit by the even stronger up B, or not up B, but up smash. Wow. Speaking of all that, as we're going through, we got an up B and a finisher all over MKLeo by Mistake. Good stuff.
That combo started around 20%. I'm actually a little shocked that MKLeo was taken off the top. Not only is he the best player against Bayonetta, but usually people would say that he's really good at DIing Bayonetta's combos. However, it just seems like Mistake might have guessed correctly on that one a couple times and was able to get the finishing combo. And a stage change is coming up. We're going to Smashville now. A little shocked to see this one. I felt like that stage was working out really well for Leo, but he wants to change of pace. Probably just wants to get the platforms out the way. He doesn't need the platforms that much and realizes that Mistake did use that platform to get that early KO on the first stock, too.
All right, man, so a 1-1 situation, Mistake, MKLeo. Do you know their record? Or do you know if has Mistake ever beaten MKLeo?
Not 100% sure. I do recall Leo saying that he never lost to a Bayo or two. It could be Mistake. Oh, goodness gracious. What?
Oh, okay. I can't believe he actually got a chance to make it back, too. But also, man, see the side of the up B that he was on?
Yeah.
That's DI perfect.
All right, and I love seeing Mistake go off stage like that. Whenever he has Marth off the stage, he will always go out there and have fun. And let's see if Marth will do the same. MKLeo's not the type of player to really jump off the stage to get an edge guard. He'll always play it safe.
Yeah, well, I mean, Bayonetta is definitely one of those characters where that edge guard can go out of your favor so quickly.
Exactly. Sometimes he might jump off into a counter.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, if you think that side B is coming toward the ledge, perfect time to counter. But, like, you go out there maybe just trying to get a forward air or something like that, and you're too late on the draw. Next thing you know, you've been side B'd back on the stage, you hit the ground or whatever. It's terrible timing, but terrible timing for Mistake, too, to be throwing out that heel slide. They're really high on percent, and MKLeo is really good at punishing that.
Ooh, cool. Okay. I like that reset, just getting off the platform and trying to restart it. But yeah, I know that Mistake loves to throw out heel slides. However, that could be a big problem, especially against a character like Marth who could punish so hard. Yeah,
mad easy for Marth to just flick that C-stick behind him.
Okay, Mistake's really feeling himself right now, doing like 2-3 taunts so far this set. That spacing on that forward air, really good, but not able to get a hit or even space away. Like, Marth does have a sword, so even if you try to space away, Marth can sometimes just jab you from far away.
Also, man, like, Mistake, even when he starts getting, like, punished a lot for for heel sliding in. He'll keep doing it. And honestly, that level of resilience is like so nice. Because like more often than not, people would like they'll get punished and they'll just stop using that option forever.
Yeah.
You can't cut that option out. You just gotta pick and choose better times to use it. And Mistake is like, look, man, I'm gonna use it regardless. You ain't gonna stop me.
Wow. So simple. Just a down throw into up air, tipper up air too. I saw him doing a lot of up airs tipper at higher percents they weren't KOing, but for some reason that time it worked. Right. It looks like the stage choice was good, but I want to see what Mistake's going to go to. Maybe we'll go back to Battlefield. I just do strongly believe that was working out well for Leo on Battlefield. However, Mistake got that one combo off the top. Mistake thinking really hard. Going to Town and City, okay. A little bit of a lower ceiling, and the platforms are there, so kind of similar to Battlefield, but can help him out since the stage ceiling's lower. Missing that grab. What? Countering bullets, all right. And there goes the platform that he's using. But I think MK Leo knows this time around, I'm just not going to approach you there. I'm just going to wait, or I'll throw, or I'll just do that.
I mean, that's good pressure. He still managed to get hit for it, but honestly, always good to check someone's shield, check someone's privilege on that platform. Look at it now. Lucky MK Leo didn't think about doing the same thing. Could have been a solid open for him.
Wow. How did they both miss each other on that one? All right, let's see how the DI's going. That was actually pretty good DI. It looked like he might have DI'd down and in, making it so that you can't continue the combo off the top. Ooh. He does a lot of witch times.
Yeah, that's those witch times are always so short, man. But with the level of witch time that he's doing, that he's missing, you can just really see how like patient MK Leo is and methodical that he is with throwing out his attacks. So,
all right, 62%. He tried to get the jab on the platform. All right. Going for that down air is a good choice. You know that Bayonetta is coming up to you, so you might as well throw out a hitbox going downwards. Try to stop her from reaching you. Not going to KO, but 96%. This is prime time KO percent for Bayonetta. Oh, has to watch those witch times. But that was near the center of the stage, so it doesn't matter too much.
All right. Clean up B. Oh, yeah, man. Landing with all that landing lag. So the more special you use with Bayonetta, the more landing lag you have when you get down to the ground, which is usually why you see them recover to the ledge, but he was just so far away. It was an easy punish right there from MK Leo. And sometimes, you know, they'll obviously drop the witch time as they get closer to the ground and try to alleviate some of that pressure, but MK Leo was the perfect weight. So, you know, I'm going to let you get everything out your system before I throw this up smash out.
Yep. Oh, almost an SD. Almost getting pineappled under the stage of Town and City. Okay, just going for that F smash. I mean, it could potentially work, especially with all the rage on Marth. Mistake has to be careful. I think that's a good choice, rolling in. Even if he got caught, just get completely away from that ledge. Oh my goodness. Off the stage.
I'm super close to finishing the game.
Oh! Was that an attempt at a stage spike?
Would have been OD. Oh. All right, tries to finish him up. Saw how far he was. What's going to be? Okay, that's going to be it. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely going to be it. MK Leo will be moving on over Mistake. Still, you know, a good fight, valiant effort from Mistake. Got a game off and all that, but as you said, MK Leo is just so good against Bayonetta, and once again, he shows it.
Yeah, he does a good job. I think it'll be a while before he loses to Bayonetta again. I would like to see him play against Tweak in the future. I know Tweak tried to go Bayo before, and they might have went 1-1 or 2-1 in Leo's favor, and then Tweak had switched to DK. But maybe we'll see it again. Who knows? Tweak's still in the tournament.
Did DK work?
That time, no. I think he went DK for like 1 or 2 games. It wasn't much. But I do strongly believe if Tweak goes DK in the beginning, MK Leo will have a hard time winning, like very hard.
Does he still like not like playing Tweak? Because I know that's what he said. He was like, that's the person he's the most afraid of playing.
Of course.
But I mean, I assume he's getting better over the time, no?
Yeah, you know, he did beat him once the last time when Tweak decided to not start DK. Okay. But every time Tweak has started DK, it's been rough. So we'll see what happens with that. But MK Leo is now in winners final, so I don't even know if Tweak will make it that far. Hopefully he will. I want to see him play again. I was actually hyped for that for this tournament, but Mistake took out Tweak, so good stuff to Mistake on that.
Yeah, we're gonna see what happens actually with the rest of Tweak's, Tweak's tournament life, as he's now sitting on the loser side of things. He has to play against the Buzz, and then of course we have Lima and Larry Lur. Not completely sure who's coming up first, but you know, that's the 2 matches that we have on deck for you, and then after that we'll be seeing whoever wins those 2 matches go up against Komarikiri and then Mistake in 2 more matches. So 4 more matches for you. Casted by me in Guitaro, and then after that we'll be switching over. Got the boy Max, got the boy EE. You know, we finally made it here.
Oh yeah, I heard he flew in today.
Yeah,
that's wild.
Yeah, man. Well, he's got a he's doing big time things now, man. He's on the NBA 2K circuit and all that good stuff too. So now he's just, my boy is all over the place. But
Okay.
he knows where home is, man. We get down on some Smash Brothers regardless.
Okay. Oh, you two play Smash?
No. Play? Play? Anyway.
Okay.
Crazy.
Anyway, what do you think about Tweak versus the Buzz? Tweak versus, I know there was one time Tweak went Bayo. Tweak got destroyed. There's another time Tweak went Bayo. He 3-0'd the Buzz. That's wild because the Buzz is kind of a Bayo slayer too. Like not as strongly as MKLay, but he slays Bayos. Oh.
Well, I mean, I haven't actually not got to see any of the Buzz's games today, so I really got to see how he's playing. But right now, Tweak, I feel like he's one of those players that can get, well, it's not even about him anymore, but he's one of the players that, a loss can really affect him in a way where, like, he will be so flustered that he's going to end up just losing his next match off of not even playing it or not even having his head in the game. You know what I mean?
What is Larry doing?
All right, Larry.
All right, yeah, who's holding the camera right now? This guy.
Lima and Larry Lur, man. Larry has actually been playing some characters, man. I saw his Diddy, his Fox, and his Murph today. So it was, we'll see what happens with him as he's going up against Lima. He pulled all that out versus Locust. And we just saw Marth versus Bayonetta, so maybe he's going to take, a page out of the Leo book and see what happens. Or he'll just stay with his Fox, I've heard most Foxes really hate that matchup, though.
Oh, yeah. Against Bayonetta.
Yeah.
The way Fox falls, it kind of makes it a little easy for Bayonetta to take him off the side, to edge guard Fox, because, the up B takes forever to start. To take him off the top might be a little harder, but Fox just has so much trouble getting back on the stage. And, okay, I saw Sheik for a second. Is he going Sheik? What is Larry doing today?
Oh, damn. All right, so hold up. We got some insider information from Virum saying the reason why Bayo counters the bullet art is because it triggers a glitch called the stun jacket glitch, so the next time either of them hit each other, the opponent ends up suffering a ton of hit lag, giving Leo more room to punish and combo.
Oh, clean by Virum on that. Thank you for the heads up.
Virum. Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, but it looks like Larry's starting off with Sheik.
What the hell? Larry!
I told you, man.
All right, man. Well, I've seen Void's Fox, and it was nice. And they play each other all the time. So I'm just assume that he... All right, I was like, that he might have something. My stuff got fully on cut short.
Oh, man. Maybe he just wanted to throw away the first game. I don't know. Wow, okay. Lima really just wanted to end that. Get that random up smash to work. And let's see the edge guard. What in the world? All right, that was a good choice by Larry, deciding to go Sheik. All right, mixing up his opponent. You know what? I swear that was like a tactic. Let me sandbag the first stock, take 100%, so that he gets so confident he just self-destructs.
My real question is how much damage did I didn't see it. Just how much damage did Larry put on him before he actually SD'd?
33%? I don't know. It wasn't too much.
All right.
Yeah, very good choice by Larry to go Sheik. It's working out really well for him so far. Now he just needs to get that grab and continue the combos, get him to KO %. And for Sheik, KO % is 236. So let's see if he can get in that high. But realistically, maybe like over 100, around 150 usually. Oh, caught that roll. It's like, don't do that.
All right, Larry. I mean, the Sheik is showing up a little bit on this second stock. That first stock was kind of given to him by charity, but, if someone's so charitable, then take that joint to the bank, yeah.
All right, I like how he went for that up throw. They do say that there's like a 50-50 you could do against Bayonetta, specifically.
They?
Yeah.
Who's they?
Yeah, exactly. You ever seen it? Here we go. Almost gets that up air. Last time went for the air dodge read, going for the up B. This time going for the immediate up air. Did not work.
Looking for the pivot, but the standard get up there from Larry.
Oh, goodness.
That was his Fox coming through.
Oh, and he said,
oh, no. That was Larry just reverting the Fox in his hands. Like, I got to run up smash.
It actually almost worked, too, because Lima was jumping a lot. Maybe Lima's just like, all right, you going Sheik again? You going Marth? You going Luigi? Samus? Oh, okay, I was like, whoa. Yeah.
All right, we're picking the Fox this time. I mean, the Sheik, honestly, not like a terrible pick, but at the same time, if that stock wasn't given up for free, that game would have looked way better. I mean, way worse for himself. Let's go back to what you know, man. He was already in the Fox mindset, so let's see what he can do with it.
All right, afraid to use that up, so possibly being scared of getting hit by a witch time. Oh, wow. This could be it? Oh.
All right, I like the idea, though.
Yeah, he
Definitely like the idea.
Did you see that? He went for dare, and usually that works into fair, or fall down fair, but he was just barely able. Oh, my goodness.
He got his jump.
Oh, what?
Is he going to make... Oh, my God. Bro, Lima is wild, bro. That was OD.
Oh, that was crazy. That was crazy. This is the Lima I've been waiting to see. I hear how his Bayonetta is almost as good, if not as good as people like Mistake, etc. And he's finally starting to prove it. It's looking like he could win this game, too, in a whole bunch of witch times. Is he Zero Suit Samus?
He's got it all, man. He's got it all. Right now, though, Lima, solid lead. Larry Lurr just,
oh my goodness gracious. Let him live. Let him live.
That's it. He was willing to die for it.
Yeah.
Like, he had no more jumps, no options. He was like, yo, real rap, though. If you get hit from another way, you already lost your double jump. There's no way you're going to be able to Firefox. And look at this. Look at this. Here we go. Under the stage, Larry Lurr thought he was safe. Absolutely not. Then he just carries this man.
He tried so hard.
Just carries this man. All right.
Still makes it back to the other side of the stage. Didn't even have to grab the ledge. He jumped over the ledge. Like, by the way, I don't even need to barely grab the ledge. I could just make it. And it seems like Larry decides to switch off to Diddy Kong. Let's see how this works out for him. I've seen this Diddy a couple times, you know. You know about those MSMs he used to go to? Like, I think he only won one or something because he would always switch to his secondaries and not play his main. This tournament might be an MSM.
God, man, that is crazy. So, yeah, Larry, now we get to see 3 characters from Larry as well, which...
Uh-oh.
This is... Wait, Larry lost... Lima's up 2-0, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So the score's a little incorrect on the top. Lima's definitely up 2-0. First game, Larry, she wasn't able to do the take of the game. And then the second game, well, Fox just hard time with bail.
Oh, my goodness. Oh. Landing on the banana, using Witch Time. Good choice by Lima. Not able to get the KO from it, but yeah, Diddy is only at 71%.
Okay. Back on stage. Okay.
Back, that's it.
It was like back on stage, but also back on the offense. Straight up taking that stock from Larry Lurr, man. Diddy Kong not looking too bad.
Oh my
Just got to get himself a banana plus to follow up here to get that stock off. Not even able to pull the banana yet. In fact, he's playing like this banana-less Diddy. This is becoming a real play. Okay, just barely getting out of that.
Yeah.
He's back to set the dash attack.
All right, I'm before it. All right, Larry needs to get on the ground, and there we go. I like that run-up up smash. Seeing that he had down aired into the ground using the bullets, it didn't matter. Wait, he just
what the? Larry, what the?
Whoa. Okay, you know, just take out the banana, throw it off the stage, and die.
He's like, I don't need this. Larry, you might have needed that, dog.
Nah, you don't need it. Let's see what happens right now. Watch. Throw it off the stage.
There we go. He's got one in hand.
Throw it off. Oh, he did it.
No.
Is that death? I don't know. It might not be. Because Lima just
Lima just does not care. Yeah.
You showed him you need a banana.
All right, K. Larry getting real tricky on his way of getting back down to the ground. A throw, back airs.
This isn't out the question. I think Larry still should be able to do it if he can get like 3 or 4 more grabs.
Might not even need the grabs. Just keep getting this free damage. Lima all the way across the stage right there. Maybe expecting a roll, but wasn't going to get it from Larry Lurr that time around.
Wow, no banana. This is an interesting technique. Okay.
I'm not even like worried about the no banana. Just the fact that he grabbed that banana and then threw it off is like, this still destroying me. Like,
and he immediately tried to take out another banana.
Yeah.
Like, he must have been nervous or something.
Uh-oh.
That might be death.
Oh, actually holds it for a little too long. Might have been able to get an up air after that if it wasn't that hold, but
wow.
You know, Lima, I feel like sometimes Lima's putting on the show because this game could have been over a bit ago.
Yeah, I feel the same.
And
that's it. Larry somehow wins that game.
Larry giving him the smug look. Well, Lima and Larry both actually exchanging smug looks. Like, I give you one.
I do think this matchup is in Diddy's favor due to the fact that Diddy can throw banana and let that get into confirmed KOs or grabs while avoiding witch time. Witch time with banana. And the way Diddy throws it, if he's far enough away, it doesn't even matter. You're not going to get witch time. So I think that works really well for Diddy Kong. Especially with the sudden down tilt, it's hard for Bayonetta to see that coming and actually do a witch time on that. So here we go. We're going to Smashville, Lima's stage choice. I like this silly Diddy Kong. Like, this is how I would play Diddy Kong.
Dude, like every person who's pulled out that like pocket Diddy, they always have like the craziest styles, man. Remember when we first saw Nairo pull out that Diddy Kong to beat Salo?
Yeah.
That joint was ugly.
Yeah, it was really
but it was effective, like, you know what I mean? At least that time.
Yeah, it worked that time. It definitely didn't work the second time, but props to Nairo for being able to do that. And let's see if Larry, 59%. No banana. That's still shocking me. Maybe he was trying to prove a point that time where he took out the banana and threw. Oh, my goodness.
Well, I mean, this is another playstyle, too. You know, for a bit, when Zero was having a little bit of a struggle against Ally, he started experimenting with the banana-less Diddy, too. So it is another playstyle to look at. I don't know. I wouldn't think about busting out against Bayonetta, but it seems to be working out for him decently well. My man's got 60% on him to the 123 that he's added to Lima.
Wow, looks like he tried to land and maybe get that down tilt into up smash again, or simply just a raw up smash. Oh my goodness.
Well, as such, enough.
He is Fox. He is always, look, that's why his tags is Fox. He's always Fox with every character he plays. With Sheik, he goes for random up smash. Diddy Kong random up smash, but it works. Can he get back? Okay, nice choice going high because Lima was trying to snipe out that second jump. Damage.
Right.
This really confuses me. I'm so used to every Diddy Kong abusing banana against Bayonetta, and I like how he decided to go for that up B instead of using side B, because Lima's looking out for that and trying to snipe it again.
Yeah. All right. Back off the stage. Lima, you know, going coast to coast at all times. Bayonetta with such movement.
Okay. Interesting choice. Nice fairs. Ooh. Wow.
Dude, what is that? What is the name of that action?
Back here?
No, whenever, you know, because everyone does that drop off, like when they're standing so close to the ledge and they do drop off back here.
Yeah.
Well, you know, like everything seems to have a name in this game, such as empty hop or empty hops, tomahawks or whatever. I feel like that has a name and I just never heard it, or maybe we need to name it.
Yeah, we could do the thing that a lot of people like to do and name moves after yourself.
After yourself?
That could be the Lima. It's official.
Drop off back here with any person in this game,
Yeah,
Lima.
The Lima. All right, and Larry doing a great job, almost getting the KO actually there with that up throw up air. And there he goes. The Fox has come out. He is doing run-up up smash, but can he DI out of this? No, he cannot. Lima takes the set 3-1 against Larry Lur.
A valiant effort, though. Larry Lur got him to 118 on that last stock. Only needed one more hit to really seal the deal. But also, man, that third game, we were just playing around too much, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, that's something I want to ask him. Look at Mistake. He's kind of like, why would you do that? Why would you mess around like that? But you never know. You never know. Well, good stuff to Lima. He's going to make it ahead. And I think he has to face off against Mistake. So that's going to be interesting to see. And on the other side, we still have Tweak versus the Buzz.
Yeah, and whoever wins that will be facing off against Como Rikiri. So that should be coming up very soon. Tweak versus the Buzz, man. You know, you talked about it. You said that Tweak probably pulled Bayonetta, right?
Yeah.
But the Buzz is actually pretty decent against Bayonetta. But at the same time, sometimes Tweak goes off.
Yeah.
So.
And Tweak has trouble, or the Buzz has trouble against Cloud. Like, as you saw, he lost to Como Rikiri 3-1 yesterday. So, and he's lost to Tweak a lot of times, Cloud. However, the Cloud he has the most trouble with is MK Leo. And MK Leo is not the Cloud playing, so maybe he'll be able to take out Tweak. And I think Tweak will stay Cloud because Tweak will do this thing where he's like, this tournament, I'm going Bayo. This tournament, I'm going Cloud. So he's been playing a lot of Cloud. Maybe he might not switch off to Bayo this time.
Yeah. We're definitely going to see how things go as we get set up for this next match, man. I don't know, man. Like, I can't even call them myself because, I mean, these are two fantastic players, you know.
Yeah.
And, you know, especially in top 8s lately, it's been such a mix-up. You know, you can look at the top 8, and, of course, in your head, you're like, this guy could win. You know, this guy will win, this guy will win. But there's always that chance that the underdog of the matchup happens to just be playing out of his mind today. You know, and that comes in the favor of Tweak versus Mistake, where it did go down in Game 5, and a lot of people would have expected Tweak probably to just straight up 3-0 him. Not today.
Yeah.
Not today.
Crazy things can happen, and the Buzz always likes to switch it up. For example, MKLeo I think he's beaten the Buzz every single time they've played. However, the last couple times, the Buzz has taken him down to Game 5, last hit, last stock. Like, the Buzz will make it look like, I don't care what the score says. You could be 7-0 against me, 5-0. Doesn't matter. I will try to get that first win. I will try to stop this. I will not make it free. Like, even if you keep the record going 50-0, I'm not going to make it look free. So the Buzz, again, he's going to play Rosalina and Luma. He does have Olimar, and he does have a Bayo. But I don't think he'll take it.
I don't think we're going to see that. I mean, I know that, you know, Tweak just didn't do well in the Bayo Ditto, but that's like against a Bayo main. And I don't know, the Buzz's Bayo it's a very different style because, like, his bail is so it's like so patient. It's like he's not even playing. Like he doesn't go off and use all of Bale's like crazy movement options like all the time. Like you see all the other Bales, they seem to be like flashy. The Buzz is down to just stand on the ground and walk around for a bit until he gets a down tilt or an up tilt, and then go in off of that. But you know, we'll see what he does here against Tweak as we get this, I think, hand warmer out the way real quick.
Yeah, probably hand warmer, especially since he just like got up.
Got the full stretch out.
And I never see people start off on Dreamland either, so that'll be shocking. I miss hearing the song, by the way. Like, I was so happy the stage came back because I don't know if you guys know, I used to play Melee competitively 2006 to 2008, and then I went to Brawl and then Smash 4, and I just missed the stage. I miss hearing the music. It sounds so like, you know, happy-go-lucky. I want to play Kirby. You want to play some Kirby after this?
You want to play like the game?
Yeah.
Do you have it?
No. You have it?
Wow. Nah, but I wanted to get that one for the 3DS, the Kirby like Battle Royale or something. I don't think it's not like an actual BR, but it's something where like
the Star Allies.
It was like a Power Stone like game with Kirby. It was lit.
That sounds hype.
Yeah, and I'm surprised they didn't put that on the Switch. They put Star Allies on the Switch, and I mean that game is cool too, but I wanted that other one, man.
All right. We'll get that DS, man. Get that DS game. Well, again, this is going to be Cloud versus Rosalina. It seems like Tweak is deciding to stick with Cloud, possibly for the entire tournament this time around. Maybe he's been practicing Cloud. Actually, even though he's my roommate, I have not seen Tweak too much this last week. He's been very much in his room, you know, door closed type of thing, playing a lot of Wi-Fi. Again, he was playing with Zero and Anti a lot recently, so I feel like he's in prime position to possibly win this tournament, but he has to get through DeBuzz. DeBuzz could do anything.
Who was that on his shirt?
That?
Is that from Xenoblade or is that like an old shirt?
It's probably some anime thing, man.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to know, man. Like, maybe it's something I know this time.
It's DeBuzz. I love DeBuzz. You know, he's the guy that usually has that anime profile picture.
Yeah.
You know how, like, usually someone that has that on Twitter is somebody, like, you don't know? It's DeBuzz. So every person you see with the anime profile picture on Twitter is DeBuzz. Starting now. Man, it's a long hand warmer. You got a hand warmer. You got a drinking water warmer. Put on headset warmer. Sit down warmer. Stretch warmer.
There's a tie on his shirt as well as that. What is the concept of this shirt? All right,
that's the definition of business casual. You know? Right there. Well, here we are, game number 1, and it looks like we're probably starting off on a Battlefield. Interesting choice. I feel this is a good stage for Rosalina. Like, it's very good for Cloud, but specifically for DeBuzz, he'll just keep you you'll never land in the middle of the stage.
Yeah. Well, man, I mean, he managed to get down there, but as I said, this stage is really good for Rosalina for a couple reasons. One, Rosalina can pretty much set up a house and stand under one of the side platforms and put Luma in front of her. The front door is closed. You can't step. You can't get on the roof. You know what I mean? Like, it's real difficult to get in on DeBuzz on this particular stage. So,
I always like to say that Tweak is the grab master. However, grabbing against Rosalina not the best thing, as Luma can hit you right after. Sometimes you don't even have enough time to react and shield Luma. And I love Tweak's spacing. Look at that. Look at that. Like, what is he thinking?
Okay. Send that man straight up out of there. Back throw.
I love how he does that. He doesn't have Luma, so you think he'd run away, and he just goes aggressive. Mixes you up. Ooh, okay. The run pass. All right, and Luma is now back. However, I don't think Tweak cares that much about Luma, especially having that sword.
All right, Tweak, man, this always ends up being the problem is, you know, how efficient are you with getting rid of Luma in this matchup to make this matchup, you know, like way easier for you, but at the same time allowing you to get that good damage now that Luma's not, you know, they're interrupting. But here we are. Let's see what he can do with it. Oh,
goodness. Neutral air into up air. I've been seeing him do that a lot recently. A lot of people will just say, oh, let me up air instead, or if you get the chance, hey, let me do an up air instead of possible up air. I like that mix up.
All right, DeBuzz actually getting that like super late hit of neutral air from Luma as he's about to hit the ground. And sometimes you'll see him do that, get the drag in and get an up smash right after, but I think he pushed him a little bit too far.
Surprised that no shield poke on that jab attack for Cloud shield. I like that wall jump up B. If you do wall jump, it makes it so you automatically sweet spot with that up B. And Luma's gone. However, some damage taken, 132%. At this point, Rosalina does not need Luma. Oh, no. Oh, no. Missed timing on that one.
Missed timing, or maybe even thinking he was going to roll on. But regardless, Now, that was very unfortunate for DeBuzz because he ends up paying dearly for it. Whole stock gone. Great recovery from Tweak.
Yeah, just hopping a little bit away. No up air. Oh, goodness. Very nice. Reading that jump off the ledge to get that down air. 0% on both players. Okay, that was good timing by DeBuzz, knowing exactly when invincibility will end.
Yeah.
Oh,
all right.
Was that like a mix-up? Grab the wrong way mix-up? I'm pretty sure he meant to grab the other way, but it just looked like a mix-up. Like, oh, he missed the grab. Let me try to hit him now.
And the double up tilt to get out of the pressure, though. Can't be mad.
Okay.
There you go. This is when the movement starts to really come through for Tweak. You know, he's got the limit on deck. He's got no Luma to really obstruct him.
Uh-oh. Almost had to use limit right there to recover because he decided to overextend and fall below the stage. But Luma might be gone again. Is he going to take it around? Yep.
Easy. And a quick dash attack to the nice back air just to get that extra oomph to push him over the edge.
Oh my gosh, that down tilt near the ledge keeps getting that to work. And it could work even when Rosalina up B's. But can the grab master get the grab? I think Rosalina sees it. Uh-oh. Rough. Rough situation. Oh. Almost uses the rage to get a double up air KO. 80% on Cloud. Can he land? No, he cannot. No,
okay,
he
the
cannot.
air dodge is down. This kind of costing him dearly. Might just need to land and let the shield rock instead of trying to air dodge through.
Wow, somehow missed that down tilt. I was sure that would hit and actually force him to use limit, but it did not. Can he land? He still cannot land on this stage. Almost 100% in that exchange.
It's the favorite Smash minigame right here. Can he land? The answer is looking like a solid no, though. I'll tell you that.
Possibly looking for that cross slash. Beautiful. Has to take out Luma. Doesn't even care about Luma. Oh! Luma.
Okay, well.
And
yeah. Oh, okay. I thought he was going to see a back air instead, but Luma's gone, so that's good for him.
down tilt at the ledge, trying to get him with the two frame. Doesn't work, but there we go.
Nice. Very nice. You know, good patience coming in from Tweak. Tweak maybe not agreeing with his performance there, but, you know, obviously great patience from him regardless. You have to have, you know, solid patience to get through that defense of DeBuzz. You know, you running in a lot ends up getting a lot of people bodied in this game by DeBuzz, specifically on that stage because they're trying to figure out, you know, how to get in on him. You can't get in on top. You can't get in front of him. So, but it seems like my boy Tweak found the answers, you know, slowly but surely, but he found them.
Also, heads up, thank you so much, Payne, for giving me that reminder that DeBuzz actually did take the last set of the time he fought Leo. So
is that Payne like Coach Payne?
Yeah, Coach Payne.
Back.
Yeah, he's still around, man.
Yeah.
He just texted me. I didn't even know I have his number. There you go.
All right.
All right, so Tweak barely taking that one right there, knowing that Rosalina would stay defensive, so especially without Luma. So Rosalina did spot dodge like twice in a row, and he was able to get that back air. Wow.
So same little setup right here here for DeBuzz, but I think I'm gonna assume that Tweak probably banned Lilat, and so you know, but you're gonna get one of the tri-class. It's just probably easier for you to work on this one than it is on Lilat. Seeing that all the platforms are like directly over Luma's or Rosa's head on Lilat, and the tilting, of course.
This is a very different play style from Como. Como just throws out aerials over and over. Like sometimes it'll be a bad aerial. He's like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep throwing it out. It might hit.
Yeah, that jump is gone. Manages to make it back though.
Wow.
Okay, but hold on to that ledge too long.
That looks like death.
That's death, yeah. That's the way he's making that one back.
He didn't even try to jump back because he had, or just used his limit, so he didn't have it charged at all. Then we couldn't make it back. Wow. It's crazy to see that Halo up air beat out a sword. But it makes sense because that Halo up air actually just goes so far away from Rosalina. And here comes the Grab Master. Actually, honestly, Tweak, or not Tweak, DeBuzz might be the Grab Master for all these grabs that he's getting off on Tweak at the moment.
Oh, all right, and Luma stuffed right there, but wasn't able to get as much as he probably wanted. But
all right, and there goes Luma again. Tweak always focusing on taking off Luma. Oh goodness, he did get the read, the tomahawk. However, he didn't get the grab to reach.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
I think that was a good attempt.
Yeah, I like the idea.
92% near the ledge could definitely KO.
I mean, he's going to have to get it sooner than later because, you know, if he loses his limit right here, this game's going to become like 5,000% harder.
Yeah.
You know, as he's already behind. Oh, okay, well, I mean, it got him back to the ledge.
Yeah, got him back to the ledge, I guess. A little shocking that he would use that, but wow, very nice down throw into up air. Clean by DeBuzz, seeing the reads. He's actually doing really well at making sure to get the up air.
Yeah.
Or like at making sure Tweak doesn't land on the ground. He's just doing extremely well with that. Usually people could just air dodge through. or maybe the Buzz will wait for the air dodge, land on the ground, get the grab. However, he just keeps going for these up airs, and it's working so well.
Oh, interesting. So he actually banned Lilat.
Really?
Yeah, you can see it on the.
Oh wow.
On the bottom. I didn't see it earlier, but yeah, it looks like the Buzz actually banned Lilat. So where are we heading this time?
Might be going to Dreamland again. Okay, different stage. Sweet thinking for a little bit. All right, so first stage was Battlefield, second stage was Dreamland. They're both pretty much like there's similar stages. I know the platforms are a little higher on Dreamland.
Sorry.
So Battlefield works better for people who like have attacks that can't reach, let's say, a Dreamland platform, but definitely can reach Battlefield. Here we go, game number 3, back to Battlefield. Oh.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think that's a problem for Cloud. That sword can reach anything.
Yeah,
Sword can reach the heavens.
Yeah.
So, but it looks like that's not the stages they were actually trying to go to. Waiting it out real quick.
Still thinking?
Or maybe he just wasn't ready.
Could be. Got the classic hair flip coming out from Tweak.
Yeah,
Both of these
I
guys.
haven't seen it yet. Hold on. What?
Oh, he just did it.
Oh, he didn't do the thing with the hand though.
The hand?
Yeah,
He
he's
learned
got
it's like Naruto. You know how Naruto needed a clone to do Rasengan, and then he stopped needing it. He doesn't need his hand anymore. He learned, he learned how to flip his hair without his hand. Evolution.
All right, so here we are out to Smashville actually. See if this is going to pay off for Tweak. The Buzz ended up taking that last game. Pretty dominant fashion at that too. You know, Tweak he hung around the ledge a little too long on his first stock, and then his second stock. Well, he had to use his limit as he was getting back, and then after that, the Buzz just kind of thwarted whatever attempt he wanted to, or he tried to do to get back on stage. So
I love seeing this patient play style. It's pretty much a play style of trying to make the Buzz do something crazy, but the Buzz is always going to just hang back and be patient. Like, I'm not going to run into Cloud and get grabbed. So it's pretty much waiting for Tweak to do something. These grabs again. Wow, just barely clipped him.
All right.
Another back throw, trying to get him off stage. And again, Tweak having trouble staying on the ground, 108%. And he's up airs. The Buzz doing so well at him. Okay, there we go. Off the stage, neutral air. What in the world? Oh, no. Was it a what?
It's probably a mistake.
Yeah.
To be real, I mean, he's going for the reverse up B most likely. Hit that side a little too hard, ends up getting that side B.
Yeah, I could see it being a mix-up, but I doubt Tweak would normally go for that.
Yeah.
Especially because that gave the Buzz more time to actually get that down air.
Yeah.
Because he had to immediately up B after that side B.
All right, well, again, some rough times here for Tweak, but great times here for the Buzz as he's super close to being able to get that. Oh,
wow.
Did he footstool him? I don't think he probably didn't want the footstool.
Yeah,
that was about to be OD.
Yeah, I think he would have gotten it if he had not gotten that footstool. But
Yeah.
it looked like he footstooled from mistake. Otherwise, it would have been down air to finishing touch in a different way than you would normally see. But the Buzz feeling really confident.
Got to, man. Right now we're in the flex match. You know, whoever wins this has a bona fide set advantage, because if it goes to a game 5, you at least get to play it on your stage.
And looking for that back air. Interesting. Looks like the Buzz decides to mix it up, throwing Luma away, but that made it easier for Tweak to actually take out Luma. And even though this is a whole stock lead, I would not say this is everything for the Buzz. This is Cloud. We're talking about crazy combos, especially with those up airs, and the ability to have finishing touch or cross slash KO at early percents. Gotta be careful. Uh-oh. And there it goes again. Grab Master Tweak. However, the problem with that, you saw that hit below the stage. The problem with that is that if you throw Rosalina, sometimes Luma will automatically hit you if he keeps smashing the A button right away.
This is where the Buzz really shows you how he knows how to play this matchup. His 2 frames, perfect. 2 frames even on the limit. And yeah, that had to be a reverse up B. But it's unfortunate for him that it did not come out in the way. I'm kind of looking at Tweak's reaction now, and yeah, I hadn't really seen the payoff for him, but
it looked like he might have even tried to.
Damn, this camera is Ultra HD. You can see the dust behind him.
Yeah, you can see the dust. I like that.
Ultra HD camera. Let's get it.
That's always scary. You ever be in a room and then there's a little peak of light and it shows a whole bunch of dust in the room. It looks like unlimited dust, and you're thinking am I breathing that? You ever had that happen to you?
Yeah, you got me thinking about it now. Anyway, here we are out to game 4. Looks like we are getting the Bayonetta to show his, show his face here for Tweak. Is he going to be able to use his Bayonetta to get to game 5? We'll find out right now.
I'm very shocked to see Bayonetta come out.
Yeah.
After not seeing it almost at all this entire tournament, to see it, I don't know. Maybe it's something about Bayonetta on Smashville. And do remember that Tweak one time did 3-0 the Buzz with Bayo.
Yeah, I mean, well, the patience level has seemed to straight up magnified. And one of these guys really trying to be the first to approach.
Yep.
Keeping it at a pretty good distance, though. If someone overcommits, it's an easy punish, but no one's committing, put it that way.
Another up air. All right, good dodge on that one. It actually looks just like the Cloud. He's facing back airs. Playing it really safe, running up shielding, waiting for the Buzz to overextend, but the Buzz almost never going to overextend, just simply use jabs to space out Bayonetta. I actually wonder sometimes how Bayos do this matchup. Compared to how Bayos could usually just jump in the face of anybody.
Oh, okay, he had the read, though. Or he had the weight on the air dodge, just didn't get the hit that he wanted. Oh, wow, okay. All right. Actually pretty smart, I like that. You know, create a little separation, but also get a solid hit on Luma.
Goodness. The Buzz actually tried to F-smash right at the ledge to take out Tweak. Uh-oh. It's
enough.
Wow.
It's enough. Yeah, man, the air dodge reads go both ways.
Ooh, oh my.
All
That's
right.
crazy, because first Rosalina hit the up smash, and it didn't look like he was going to go anywhere. Then Luma hit the done. All right, Luma. Like he was trying to take him out already.
Yeah, Luma living to see another day, though. And I like the recovery from the Buzz to go way far back and go high. If he's landing on stage and no one else is on stage, it's a safe landing.
All right, looking similar to the first stock. A lot of hops on the platform, but the Buzz simply just going for those jab attacks to push Bayonetta into the air. Uh-oh. What? Oh, no chain grabs here. I think he grabbed again too fast, so he might have missed that second grab.
Ooh. Didn't get the, the double down air, so didn't get the up air because of that tech, but even so, still trying to cover the situation. This is looking difficult for Tweak.
Scary. He keeps F-smashing at the ledge, trying to get him right before he reaches the ledge, and every time it looks like Tweak's just side being. He's not afraid. Oh, is that it? Wow, very close. Look like 1 frame away.
Tweak just living on a prayer right now. I mean, only 53%. Oh, is that going to be it? It is the Nair, and the Buzz taking out Tweak. Tweak is going to be out of this tournament at 7th place.
All right, a lot of people have been wondering who is the 3rd best player in the world between the Buzz and Tweak, and with that win, it's going to make it look more on the side of the Buzz, but we have to finish the rest of the tournament. We have competitors like Mistake who are also competing for that top 3, top 5.
Yeah.
Right, but good stuff to the Buzz on that one. Loving that shirt. It's amazing to see. Oh, the girl is on the tie.
What? Yeah.
She's swinging on the tie.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out like who it is. That's all I want to know. You know what I mean? Like, either someone knows, someone out there knows. Just tweet at me. You know who that is on the shirt. But either way, great stuff to the Buzz. You know, again, that patience, that defense that he has, but also just his follow-ups are so nice, man. Whenever the Buzz finally gets that first hit, he takes it. He takes it and runs with it, keeps you in the air for long periods of time. You end up playing everyone's favorite mini game, Can I Land, though? And it just always seems to be the answer is no.
Yeah, I don't know how he's able to get that so many times, but you did a fantastic job. You did see that one stock, though, of Bayonetta when he got the forward air?
Yeah.
Off the side. That was pretty clean.
No, that's pretty clean.
It was looking real bad. I thought Tweak was just going to get 2 stock that game, but he almost made it look like he was able to win. So,
a lot of clean gameplay came through this time, but we have even more clean gameplay as we finish off this top 8. But we're going to take a quick break. We're going to get some more casters up here, and then we are going to finish this thing. This is Gamba 2018. I'm TK Breezy.
Hey.
We'll be back.
Down. One more hit. Oh my goodness.
Oh no! Oh my God! Oh!
See, 0-2. Young Link. He's decided he's done with it.
Oh, and the thunder through the air dodge.
Grab that. Oh!
Free your body and your mind. One, two, three. Bounce. Bounce.
Y'all ready to turn it up tonight?
Bounce.
If you really want to fly, lift your hands in the air, let the music.
Yeah, you intro.
Guys, we're back with the final leg of this tournament. Get on my level 2018. It has been an absolutely amazing time so far, and I'm sure that's not going to change now that you're here, Phil. What's good, man?
Yo, you already know this is my first Gamo. I showed up a little bit late. I apologize. CP time, it happens. But I'm excited because the matches, my guy, have been delivering. I'm very excited. Got a lot of talent just kind of on the rise at this tournament. Even some people who didn't necessarily make top 8, boy, they made an impact. That Mewtwo was slaying kids earlier.
SDX?
SDX, nice. He's definitely on the come up.
He's a
I'm
beast,
man.
man. Yeah, best player in Buffalo, of course. Real close here to Toronto. So you saw the crowd blowing up for him, even though he's American.
Nah, man, they just, you know, it's that kind of that underdog feel. You know, you can really root for that guy. You know, even a guy I feel like who we're about to see compete, he's right there, or he's not right there. He's right across the way. There he is.
There
that boy, Liam. I feel like he's a little bit of an underdog in a sense that he's not as consistent, but when he is able to make it into the top 8, man, he makes an impact.
Yeah, this kid's peaks are absolutely ridiculous. Oh, and the respect, the taunt dance. Oh, yeah, they're going to do this. They got the whole thing.
It's choreographed, man. It has to. It kind of has to be that way.
And they're talking to each other at the tags, too. Ready? Whatever. I guess I'm ready.
I like that little nudge you added this one. Let's get it.
Okay, so wow, a down smash from Lima. I don't even know what that was about, but still gonna somehow extend the combo.
Dude, the thing I'm most interested in is who is gonna have the most savage level of disrespect. Like both these players, like they had their moments. You saw Lima earlier actually cost him a stock when he did that little taunt on the moving platform, but I don't know, man.
I am pretty sure that they don't even care about the actual outcome of the match. It's just about the showboating.
Talk to him, Max.
Nah, I'm just playing though. Of course, get on my level. Can't stress it enough. The highest rated PGR event of this season.
And rightfully so, man. I mean, this is a fantastic event. A lot of good people, and the talent does not disappoint. Seeing a tight one early on.
Yeah, and of course, also the last few months before Smash 5 comes out, two players like this who have a very solid shot at those top rankings, they're going to be proving their best here. Bringing the Sunday best, literally.
Yeah, no days off, man. New game on the horizon, but we still out here doing it old school style.
Yeah, this is the time that matters most. Get your name out there before the new game.
That's such a good point to make. Like people like are so quick to dismiss it. Don't do that, man. Keep fighting, keep working hard. It worked out for Lima, man. He's like on the back end of Smash for his lifespan.
Yeah.
You can make the case for Mistake too, and man, they are just juggernauts at this game. Bayo Ditto already, man. Nobody really gaining the edge just yet.
And Lima slipping in there with that neutral air. Oh, and I love that. Holding up air, getting the horizontal knockback off the side of the screen. But then Mistake immediately comes back with a vengeance.
That's that quick retaliation.
Okay.
Love to see it.
Gets it down tilt, but both of these guys, of course, being masters of this character and very frequent practice partners, their DI out of everything, not just Witch Twist SDI, is going to be perfect. They know how to escape the follow-ups.
Honestly, it's going to be kind of like the model for how you should approach this kind of matchup in those situations, how to escape them. These are two of the best at that. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, on the giving and receiving end, they know what's up. Oh, and the witch time was a little stale there, so nothing too meaningful for Lima. Mistake pulling ahead here, up about 60%. He bet it all on that witch time. That could have been the game for him. Trapped at the edge. Down tilt gonna pick him off, but okay, Mistake is just staying on Lima, not letting him breathe at all.
Mistake like right now, he's just kind of just controlling the neutral side of things, and it's definitely paying off. That's gonna be the game taker. You already know. They actually had a really nice piece. I appreciated on Mistake a little early on, so I gotta get a little bit of insight. The man behind the Bayo, okay? Don't judge it by the character, judge it by his character. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
Yeah. You know
Yeah. No, these guys are both super fun to be around. They're just, you know, they're young kids.
Yep.
They got that sassy factor, man. You see it in the Bayonetta play.
I think being sassy in this game is low-key a boost.
It is.
Like, don't let anybody tell you different.
Get the mental advantage, especially in a game like Smash 4 where just one little slip-up could cost you so much.
Absolutely.
You just want to wipe the smirk off your opponent's face. Oh, no, Lima! Wiping himself off the face of the earth.
You can't do nothing but frown in that case. Forget about any kind of smirks, man. That is not how he's looking to start off this second game, my lord.
Oh, I love that, landing on the platform, getting up tilt, and is he going to turn it into a roof combo? No, but he might get roofed himself. No, too early.
We seen some things.
Yeah.
We seen some things today. I'm not gonna front. Like you never quite know.
I have. Don't think I'm crazy for that one, guys. You know what these guys can do.
Oh, I love that. That's right there. That's the fact that Lima has been in that situation plenty of times. Knew exactly what his opponent was thinking, but then he just went off stage and kind of got bopped.
This may be the fastest set of the entire weekend.
Ironic, right? You might think to yourself, oh, Bayonetta ditto, you know, it's going to be a really like a battle that's going to kind of come down to the wire, maybe even a timeout in some cases, but nah, these guys are just letting it all hang out.
I could see a Bayo ditto involving Salem going to time, but these two are just too nutty.
These are high action players, man. Like they're very fast paced. I think we got a little bit of a switch up.
Yeah,
Come
okay.
back to it, yes, sir.
Gonna be Peach from Mistake. I don't know what this is about. He's doing so well in the Bayonetta ditto that I can't possibly imagine why he'd want to switch.
I'm telling you, it's that stunting factor, man.
Oh, I thought she died.
I heard you gasp. Low
Bad
key.
Peach. Bad Peach.
Peach can do some pretty nutty stuff.
Yeah, if he had like 40% rage, I bet that would have killed, man. Just a little boost.
I know Mistake is plenty confident in his Peach, but the same thing, I've seen Lima play Peach as well to a pretty high level.
Yeah, and of course, both of these guys are good friends with Sam Sora and Captain Zack, who played both of those characters, or who both play Peach as well. So I'm sure the experience goes back and forth on everybody's end here.
Ain't no doubt about it.
Lima, though, gonna need to figure something out here. It looks like even though Mistake might be giving his buddy a charity game with this Peach, he's keeping the margins close.
You can argue that, absolutely, but at the same time, you know for sure he's trying to get the dub. It's not even a question.
Yeah. Again, those last few months, the hunger is coming out. Both these guys looking like Starvin' Marvin out here.
That's OT. And I would argue, too, like, you kind of low-key get that little buff here, being in, like, you know, your home, what do you call it, provinces, I guess is what you call out here in Canada. But, yeah, man, home turf is definitely something to respect.
Yeah, Mistake definitely will have the crowd behind him.
Wow.
Despite being the favorite to win, usually you see people love an underdog story, but when the player is from the same region, it doesn't matter if they're favorite to win. They're going to root for him.
That's how it is, man. So big opportunity for Lima. Get himself on the board. Take advantage of maybe this slight bit of overconfidence from Mistake.
Oh, and we're talking about how hungry these players are, but Lima biting off more than he could chew, charging that up smash. It was not going to pan out. Mistake with a chance to bring this back. He just some pretty good low percent combos.
He's far from out of this. I do believe this is going to be one Lima's going to close out.
Up air. Yeah, there. Oh, the horizontal knockback. Oh, no way! What did he do? Was that an up B?
What? Did he come out of that and up B immediately?
It has to have been what it was.
Bruh.
I am still at a loss for words, dude. What just happened?
Bruh.
Mistake. Tamim Omari.
Hit him with the government. He might need witness protection after that.
Yeah,
That
for real.
was a straight up robbery, my guy. And I'm from Baltimore. I see some. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Oh my Lord, Mistake. You gotta give it up to him though. I mean, it's one thing to just come out here, outplay him in the Bayo ditto, but then bring out the Peach. Look at this sort of circuit. Watch it closely now.
Yeah. Okay, and the crazy thing is they're not even in the magnifier suit. Oh, that had to have been up B.
Yeah, because he had fallen out of the witch time
Yeah.
at that point. So yeah, he must have just been mashing it. Okay.
Wow, what an extremely fast set. I thought as soon as we saw the Peach, we were gonna see at least 4 games in that.
I thought, yeah, exactly. I thought Lehman was okay. You know, Peach comes out again, a little overconfidence from Mistake. Not saying he's cocky, just a little overconfidence might lead to his downfall, but it wasn't the case, man. That was a thriller. That was actually legit a thriller.
It was. Somebody call MJ.
Yeah, you can't even be mad at that one.
No,
so.
no, absolutely
Good
not,
way to
man.
start. Good way to start.
Hey, I guess if the theme of late Smash 4 is hungry players,
right.
Mistake just wanted it more.
Everybody's at the buffet, man. Get you a season pass. You know how we do. You got to eat out here. So excellent match to kick things off. Again, my first Gamo.
My
so
fifth,
happy.
man.
I know. I was going to say, you're Mr. Gamo at this point, dude. Like, you got the whole logo. Shouts to they gave me a little logo to rock as well. I appreciate that. But, yeah, man, I think this has probably got to be, like, this has got to be one of the top 5 events of the year.
Yeah.
Like, there's just kind of no way around it.
It is the highest rated one for the PGR. Yeah. I've said it at least 16 times on commentary.
Keep saying it, man.
It's true, man. It's not going to change. Yeah, so, I mean, this is worth so many points for the final ranking of Smash 4 before we move into 5. There are so many players looking to prove themselves.
Yes,
one
sir.
of them with a very strong claim to the throne right now on stage. That's DeBuzz going up against Komori Kiri, who put him into the loser's bracket earlier.
Yeah, DeBuzz is, I mean, he's just an absolute monster. But, you know, if you're DeBuzz, you're coming in here with a certain level of confidence considering you had to get past Tweak to get another opportunity at Como, right? So if I'm DeBuzz, I'm feeling confident. I got that certain level of awareness. I know what's coming. Como, Como's a curveball, man. You never really know what you're going to get out of that guy. He's very patient, easygoing, but when he decides to explode, it can be deadly.
Yeah, it's interesting being that he plays very calm and calculated, but his results are still fairly inconsistent, and I think that slightly lends itself to Cloud, being that he has such high peaks, right? But you can throw him off the stage at 10% and take his life.
Exactly.
So sometimes you're just going to fizzle out early in bracket, but Gommel is definitely not one of those brackets for this man. He has already guaranteed himself 5th place.
Gotta admire what he's bringing to the table, and I feel it's kind of weird. I don't know if you kind of get this vibe or this kind of feel too. I feel like we've seen, like, throughout this year at least, like less of a Japanese presence in the bracket. So when we do actually get treated to seeing them over here and competing, it's always a joy to see.
Yeah,
Como's certainly one of the best.
It costs a lot of money. It takes a toll on your body to travel like that, but Como, he's been staying on top of this. He definitely is looking to hit the ground running in the next game as well.
Oh, no doubt.
But in a zero-list PGR, even with 0 around, DeBuzz would be a very strong contender, even still for 1st. But right now, these guys are all about that top ranking. DeBuzz, I'd say, is about 3rd in line right now.
I was going to say right behind Leo and Nairo. You
Yes.
got to imagine those are the 2 kind of button heads for that top spot, but DeBuzz is right on their heels, man. A big victory here could go a long way.
Yeah, if he gets 1st of this tournament, that really shakes things up. Whereas Leo and Nairo, that only really affects the race between them.
Right.
However, DeBuzz did pull off a win against the 4th strongest, in my opinion, contender for the PGR, and that would be Tweak.
I would
just
co-sign
took
that.
him out.
I would co-sign that, absolutely.
Yeah, and Mistake being the other. I'd say they're the big 5 right now. A couple other players hot on their trails, but the showings.
It's so funny to me, like the fact that Mistake, like I feel like Mistake, at one point, like he was just going, peak, then fizzled out. And then when he came back, he just exceeded that previous peak. And that's why, like, we just talk about him in such high regard. And for good reason, as these 2 players also commanding a lot of respect themselves, I think it's going to be a fun little showdown.
And DeBuzz has always been strong in this game, ever since that Nintendo World Championship event in October 2014, where he took 1st place on the 3DS, man.
People forget about that, but DeBuzz's been doing it from the jump.
That was a strong start. That was also where I learned about Kong Cyclone from playing false there. Bad memes.
It's okay, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good to repress stuff. Trust me, man. I feel you on that.
Yeah, but anyway, man, DeBuzz, he has stayed so strong. One of the most consistent players. I feel like that is the word associated with him. If not defensive, it's consistent. And today at Gommel, he's starting in loser's bracket for the top 8, even for the top 24. He lost to Como last night. Now he's got a revenge round. It was looking so good for him the entire set, and then Como was just able to pull off a bunch of clutch limit cross slashes, catching his landings, especially. He would run in one direction and then turn around and catch the air dodge behind him with limit cross slash very consistently throughout that set. That was DeBuzz's bane. So we'll see if he figured something out.
That's going to have to be an adjustment DeBuzz is going to make. And you know somebody like him who's just an absolute lab rat. He went to the notebook, man. You go ahead, whip out the laptop, make those adjustments. You're not going to see the same strategy, I feel like, from Como be as consistent in the run back. You just, against DeBuzz, when you fight him a second time, it's like an upgraded boss battle. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody got to power up, and you got to be ready for it, son. That's what it is.
Yeah. And the first stage is going to be Town and City. I think this is so dangerous for Komori Kiri. I'm shocked to see him allowed to buzz this stage first. I would get rid of this and probably FD if I were him, but I mean, killing off the top with Cloud is, of course, always an option.
I think a lot of people would probably co-sign you on that statement, but to me, when you see something like that, that just goes to speak to how confident he is coming into it. You know, I already got the dub one time, think I can do it again, but again, I do caution you, my friend, It's a different beast you're up against. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, this matchup used to go pretty solidly in favor of Komori Kiri. DeBuzz used to hate fighting all these clouds, but 2018 has been his year in that matchup. He finally took a set from Leo. He's been doing well against the rest of them, too.
He finally realized at some point it's just, yeah, you can say it's a bad match all you want, but what are you going to do about it, right? You're going to keep having to get into these situations where you have to fight and overcome it. And DeBuzz was like, you know what, let me just put my head down and get in the game. And yes, he has beaten some of the top clouds in the business. One of them actually last around to get here.
Exactly. Yeah, beating Tweak. He now has the momentum going into the set against Como, but look at the damage so far. Como with half that amount tacked on him.
Oh, just barely whiffing that cross slash. Could have sealed that stock away. DeBuzz touched by an angel for a minute, man.
He's definitely getting touched by Cloud because these percents are not looking great for him. 111 on Town. I would say up air is about to kill, but that down air, so much knockback.
Talking about that up air, baby. DeBuzz said, let me show you how I get down with it.
Yeah, holding it down for sure right now. And Como just going to stay back, charge that limit. He knows that once that's a factor, it's so much easier to take stocks.
Easily.
DeBuzz can't touch his shield, especially with the threat of Climb Hazard.
For DeBuzz, this is such a good opportunity, right? You got Como in a pressure situation like this. He doesn't have limit to make that recovery a little easier. You got to push that advantage.
And before the set, man, we were talking about it. Cloud can just get thrown off the stage at a tragically low percent and lose a stock.
I like the way you phrase that, tragically, because that tends to be what it is.
It definitely is sad when you're the Cloud player, I'll tell you that much. But the regular getup going to get clipped by Limit Up B, that Climb Hazard, man. Watch out for that.
Yeah, no doubt. Strong response already from Como, despite DeBuzz able to take that stock. But look at him just continuing to go to work. That's one thing I've noticed a lot about DeBuzz. I've seen him play a couple times today. Man, he gets you in the air. It has just been a different kind of punish game for him.
I'd say some of the best, if not the best juggles out there. Now he has neutral extremely tight as well. I love how he plays this walk or run forward and then roll back or dash back. Really enticing you to come to him. And with Luma there, that frame 3 jab can stuff everything.
It's such a good little bait, too, right? Because he's always just putting you in that situation where maybe I could come in, but the Luma factor. The Luma factor is everything. He tends to bet interactions like that on, and he usually comes on the winning side.
Puppet master himself here. Oh, the spot dodge through the grab. Little footsie situation. Como going to push him to the edge. Okay, still keeping it going. This trap. DeBuzz thought he could get out of it with the platform to assist him, but no, not quite enough.
This is the time right now. Como needs to kind of push it. You got Luma out of the equation. Go to work.
And so many times in their winner's bracket set yesterday, Como would die really early, drop the first stock, but then still somehow make it back.
Confidence.
Might be seeing that right now.
I always say you got a stock, you got a chance. I think Como is one of the best players at embodying that.
Oh, the Town and City platform arriving just in time to save Luma, but Como, cognizant of that, going to pick it up, and we have a pretty much even game with Limit. I'd give this lead to Cloud.
Hard to argue with that. I mean, it was a good, strong start for DeBuzz, man, but Como is just, he's one of those players who's just so good at weathering the storm. And that's why DeBuzz on the defensive end, and that's going to be a stock. What a decision from Como. Hold the ground, keep patrolling. Up air one time. There it is.
If you want to talk about damage output throughout that match, DeBuzz took his first stock at what, 62%?
It was around that.
Como had to work extra hard to get there, and he still managed to pull through in the end. Yeah. So, yeah, very reminiscent of their winner's bracket set. It looks like DeBuzz is always off to a hot start, but Como just has the clutch factor, keeps his head on straight even after those really early stocks.
You can't win a match how you started, man. You got to win it how you end it. Como knew that, and that was the difference maker. So DeBuzz obviously not trying to let history repeat itself here at Gamo. Yesterday, tragic loss for him, I'm sure. You know how he takes losses. So it's got to kind of keep in good spirits, man. You're definitely capable of winning this, but it's just Como is equally as capable. You know, you got two titans in this game. It's going to be a showdown either way you look at it.
I feel like both of these players embody a similar play style where it's all about safe, effective hitboxes to wall their opponents out. Como, of course, it looks a little cleaner on his end or more entertaining because Cloud's just fun to watch.
Yeah, that's just the Cloud effect. Like.
Yeah. But best
fun to watch outside of doubles, apparently.
Yeah, he's doing the same thing as Rosa is, though. Don't be fooled.
Keep it a buck with you. So switching it up with the scenery, off to Dreamland we go. See if DeBuzz can find some better results. Again, already looking like he's going to have one of those clean starts. Very efficient at the start of the game. So about just the closeout that we're looking for.
Yeah, you need to have that clutch factor. And I'm so surprised by both of the stage picks already in the set. We saw Town and City, a really dangerous stage for Rosa, but Como allowed it to be struck to in the beginning. And now DeBuzz counterpicking Dreamland, which is typically great for Cloud. This tri-platform layout allows him to shark with the up airs. tack on so much pressure, and then get combo extensions.
That's actually kind of something I was thinking about, the fact that Como's he's comfortable with all the stages that you're going through thus far. That was an excellent edge guard opportunity for Dabuz, capitalizing, making the most out of it. You already know Como, man, despite a deficit, he can fight back.
And if I were Dabuz, I'd be a little bit excited about that, but then I'd think back to the winner's bracket set and be like, man, it's still not even close to over.
It's one of those things like we'll keep harping on because it's just so accurate to bring up in the moment.
Dabuz just going to run back and forth, wait for Como to come to him. Doesn't really care too much about him having limit or not. It's very easy for him to force it out, and he's not a kill percent.
Okay, push this, push this.
Oh, that was so close. I love how Dabuz landed on the platform after the first up air there, making sure to get his jumps back in a better height to start from.
Exactly, man, and that's the kind of aggression I want to see out of this. Don't get too patient, man. Sometimes you just got to throw caution to the wind. I think that's kind of what hurt him in the last game, you know what I'm saying? He got the lead, and then he's just kind of a little pensive, and Como sensed that, right? He sensed a little bit of that fear despite the lead. This time, Dabuz just out here swinging.
Yeah,
and you're seeing the result.
The pressure being on you to keep the lead could mess with your head.
Yep.
Dabuz, one of the best players at doing so, but Como has just shown to be unstoppable on both offense and defense. If he gets this stock close to now, I feel like he could go for a really aggressive edge guard or something, even though it's not his style, then I wouldn't be shocked to see him win.
Hard to disagree with you. He's been doing it all throughout their encounters. But I think Dabuz looking to wrap this one up. Very favorable position.
It's going to be tough without Luma, though. Now Como just pushing this stock to its limits. 100% from the dash attack. Of course, nowhere near a kill, but it's going to take Luma out in the process, and that's really valuable.
Okay, like the dash attack, and then just immediately just see that aggression. That's what I want to see from Dabuz.
Okay, just the up air from the edge. Rosalina being so tall is going to get caught by that on the way up. Oh, just crushing Luma in the face.
Literally just throwing a haymaker at Luma, but you know, give Luma credit. Definitely tanked it.
Okay, there goes another one. And now Dabuz in a position to recover. Love the forward air, those twinkle toes, making Como second guess himself standing at the ledge like that.
Como really needs, I was gonna say, really needs to take this stock without exhausting his limit, and then maybe a bit of a miscue, misfire on that limit blade, but hey, Dabuz is just like, you're gonna leave yourself wide open. I'm coming through that door, baby.
All right, one apiece, and we saw their winner's bracket set. I believe it was Game 5, super down to the wire. So if that's any indicator of what we're in for, I think we're going to see 3 more games here.
Wouldn't be surprised. I mean, again, just such an evenly matched contest.
And so interesting how they both won on the stages that I would expect them to get counterpicked to. But it just shows
that's the mix-up, man.
It just shows, man, the terrain isn't necessarily the most important thing. It's all about the micro interactions, those plays, those decisions.
I've always said comfort first.
Yes.
You know, you can have all the data in the world. What are you comfortable on? What do you believe you can succeed on? That's what it comes down to me, first and foremost. Can't always put that on paper.
Back throw to dash attack. Classic Rosa opener at low percents, but Dabuz actually overextending. He wanted his life immediately. Como not going to make it that easy.
Smart for Como, staying calm in that situation. Dabuz saw a little blood right there, tried to take full advantage. Como weathering the storm. He's in a pretty good position right now with that limit on deck.
Dabuz fortunately able to land and shield through that up air storm right there. But, oh man, just continually smacking Luma with forward air. I'm not sure if I love that too much though. I mean, it tacks on a lot of damage to her, but it doesn't send her away if you hit with the spike hitbox.
Right.
That's the most important thing.
Luma removal, man. That's usually the key to victory against this character.
Yes, call pest control. All right, the back throw, dash attack cleaning Luma up. Yes, these ledge traps from Como have been gorgeous so far. I love the usage of Nair, just because it covers all around his body. It's going to catch a roll, a jump air dodge, whatever.
It really lends itself to Como style because he's so good at putting himself in a position to just react to your position, right? So Nair, an excellent tool to just kind of cover all those options Dabuz is throwing out.
One thing that's been so prominent in Como's play this weekend has been his conditioning on the edge, forcing his opponent to roll. He does a little short hop, making it look like he's going to trump you, and then all of a sudden there's a cross slash at roll distance, taking your stock. Nice trap. Okay, just goes from normal getup.
For patient. Gets rid of Luma. Going to try and push it now?
Oh, spending the cash a little bit too early.
That was a little ambitious. I'm not gonna question the man. A little ambitious on that play.
Bought the Benz before the house, man. Classic mistake.
Every young rapper out there right now. Good gosh. Shouts to Lil Pump, man. Both of these guys trying to get it. Had to throw that one in there.
Dabuz definitely got it. At least that stock. And still, Can't be too comfortable. I want to see him push this lead in an aggressive way, though. Go for the juggles, go for the edge guards. Don't just wander around and hope that Como's not going to strike quickly on your Luma. Yeah, there we go.
It's like you called it out, I just got delivered on a silver platter.
Yeah, but then DeBuzz actually showing how bad my advice was. He tried to get in there with the forward air, just got poked. All right, backing him up. Very interesting. Como, without even doing anything, applying this pressure to DeBuzz, making him respect the approach. Here we go, some up throws to up airs, looking like Melee Fox. Stay tuned after this top 8.
You already know we got more Smash action, baby. It don't stop here. Como is just committed to just throwing out these fairs, man. Just hammering them down on top of DeBuzz.
I think he wants to make a Luma pancake on the floor.
I'll tell you what, if you're that hungry, go for it, my dude.
Starvin' Marvin's, that's the theme of Smash 4, man.
Yep.
Everybody wants this first place. Not just here at Gamo, but on the rankings.
Oh, absolutely. It's just such a dog fight either way you look at it. And for DeBuzz, I feel like there's so much more on the line, considering his spot in line for the throne, you can argue. Big opportunity coming up. He's done a good job policing the ground thus far.
Ooh, the rolls. Como actually staying a step ahead of DeBuzz, and that should not do it. But what? It actually did.
Oh, Max. You spoke too soon. Como said, hold up now.
That was like 77%, and he only got a 1 or 2 hits.
I feel like that was like maybe the earliest possible moment he could have died, or DeBuzz was just completely not ready for it.
I think he got 3 of the 4 hits, and he ended at 79. That's still just shocking to see him lose a stock to that. But I mean, Rosalina is very light. It was at the very edge of the stage.
I mean, you heard the crowd too. They were at a bit of a hush after that kill. They were just like, what? Like people looking around like, yeah, man, we looking too. Well, I'll tell you what, Como looking to end this with the 3-1, 1 game away from advancing on in this top 8. It's been a great effort from DeBuzz thus far, but he's going to need to put together a little more magic for this 4th game.
And you see what we're talking about when we say don't get too comfortable with the first stock. DeBuzz just absolutely savage, man.
You know, we're talking a lot about how I feel you. We're talking a lot about how, you know, DeBuzz trying to make stakes and claims, you know, potentially the best in the game. Well, how about Como, man? I'm sure he's itching to just get his name back in the top 10. Remember, he did not make it that far in these previous rankings. Would be eager to cement his legacy yet again in Smash 4.
Yeah, both of these guys, absolute titans. You got to watch out for them. No matter where they finish this season, in the new game, in this game, it doesn't matter. But now we see a good start for Como, which actually has not happened quite yet. Spending the limit early, I like that. You have the extra cash, go for it.
There it is.
You got time now to charge up, you know, clock in a little bit. Weak up air to back air, though, to Buzz with some creative combos.
He wanted that second back air.
And again, just going for the drop zone down air while Como still has his jump. Maybe not expecting Como to go for a disrespectful and kind of greedy high recovery like that.
At this point, though, might want to start to kind of anticipate that.
Yeah, exactly. Or at least stand on the stage and go for something that could cover both. Como, expert at taking care of Luma.
I'm telling you. One of the finer points in his game. Talked about how DeBuzz has overcome a lot of hurdles this year in this particular matchup. But I'm telling you right now, he's running up against one he just might not be able to jump over. Como looking poised to advance right now. But I'm not going to count DeBuzz out just yet. This guy's a fighter if you ever seen one.
Absolutely not. Whoever has lost the first stock has won all the games. I'm pretty sure in this set, at the very least, Como's been making that true. So we'll see what DeBuzz can do. Still quite a ways away from a kill. 117 with limit. Yeah, I feel like up smash would do it. Maybe 10 more.
My thing right here though for DeBuzz is don't get too antsy. Plenty of time on that clock. His stock is only a good 1 or 2 hits away. Don't rush it. Don't rush the situation.
And also don't let him build that extra credit, because if you rush in headstrong, you
my
might get spiked.
You run in headstrong and then you get your head knocked the hell off. That's what Como does, baby. A good effort from DeBuzz, but Como would not be denied in the rematch. Proving yesterday, there wasn't no fluke, baby. It was just business.
Absolutely not. If anything, making it look like the few sets that DeBuzz has managed to scrape off of him look like flukes. He hit the lab, figured out the counterplay that DeBuzz had introduced in the Rosa Cloud matchup. A matchup that, in my opinion, has been shrinking closer and closer to even as people get better at exploiting Cloud, especially off the stage.
You know what match that reminds me of? If you kind of go over to Melee, it's kind of like Sheik Marth.
Yes.
Like it's the gap is just shrinking to what people used to think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I have to agree with that. And with Rosalina, you have a lot of ways to deal with Cloud's giant buttons. You have a helper to assist you, of course, but
helper.
Yeah, I mean, it's true, right? But you also have an up air that straight up beats his down air. You have a lot of good horizontal hitboxes. That super low Luma hitbox on back air can destroy him off the stage. So very well done by Dabuz, making some adjustments that allowed him to contend with Morikiri better. But I got to give it up to him for coming back with an additional game plan. This is no fluke, man. That's 2 sets in 1 weekend. He got double eliminated.
I like the fact that, yes, Dabuz did adjust the game plan a little bit. You know, some of those things you highlight, he didn't necessarily caught with them, right? But the fact of the matter is, Como was just like, he knew. He knew Dabuz was going to come in, like I said, a different kind of beast, and he adapted just fine, man.
I really like seeing the history unfold between players like this, right? It's like
that's the best thing about like Smash in general. Like I don't care what game it is, like storylines. It's just so telling, right?
I feel like this is secretly the next WWE in the making. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I'm down, man.
Yeah, I'm
down. You call me JR, Jerry Lawler, not Michael Cole. He sucks, but anybody else, I'm with it, man. Let's get it.
Yo, guys, we're still getting deep through the top 8 here at GOML 2018. Let's take a look at this bracket. We're queuing up for the winners finals now. That's going to be MK Leo versus Nairo, the heirs apparent to the throne of Smash 4 after King Zero abdicated, no longer wanted to rule.
He's a caveman now, man. That's what I call him.
Yeah, dude. He's just in the studio. And MK Leo, I'm guessing, is probably going to go with Cloud in this match. But we saw at the Battle for Vegas, where Nairo was able to take him out. He beat pretty much all of Leo's characters.
Yeah, he didn't really have any problems there, but you know, recently when they faced off, it was actually Leo who came out on top. You know, if you look at the sets throughout the year, I believe it's in 4-3 in favor of Nairo. So Nairo's, you know, he's got that one-up advantage on him thus far. As far as how that will translate in yet another meeting between the two, it's not set in stone. You know, you're never sure with these two, but there's no question about it, man. When it's all said and done, one of these two are going to be at the top of the mountain.
You know, it's crazy, man. They could leave this weekend with a tied set record or just one up on the other. If Leo double eliminates him, it's 5-4. If Nairo just, if Leo just beats him once and then Nairo loses in losers finals, it could be 4-4. This is an intense race. However, if Nairo takes winners finals, I think that's really promising for his position on the rankings. Leo was the first seed at this tournament, but only by a hair. It is so close between them. They're neck and neck.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's just going to be decided, honestly, down to maybe a set or two, right? A tournament or two. That's how close this kind of battle is. Yes. And these two men, they always play each other so well. One thing I really like for Leo coming into this, he seems to have found, like, there was a little bit of a lull with him playing Cloud for a little bit, but he seems to have found some renewed confidence in that character. Obviously, Nairo, he's never steered away from his ESS. There's a reason for that. Going to be a hell of a match. Let's kick off winners finals, baby. Best of 5 with 2 of the best in the world.
I love seeing the developments in Leo's character pool. He's kind of figuring out which characters, which matchups he wants to fight, right? If you're using Marth and Bayonetta against Zero Suit and it's not working out, just go back to the classic. Even if you have drop sets to Nairo in the past, and that's another stock.
He's talking about dropping, man. That stock right out the window. Nairo starting things off exactly how I'm sure he and the Naifus would prefer. Oh my God, Leo.
Man, Nintendo help you if you get caught on that platform by Nairo. That was 35 seconds!
35 seconds! You mean to tell me I can still be microwaving a Hot Pocket in the amount of time that game finished? That's what you're telling me right now, Max. Because I'm hungry, but I think Nairo out here at a straight up buffet.
I think he has reservations. He's trying to get there on time.
I'll tell you what, he's coming alone.
Wow. I feel like I'm at AGDQ right now, man. That was just brutal. And the Zaire, 68% with virtually no knockback, but he's pushed all the way out there. Here we go, it's game 2. Leo potentially making a fatal mistake by going back to Smashville. We saw 2 stocks end extremely early because of that platform, and Nairo, you know he's looking for it. His eyes are gonna turn red every time that comes his way.
And I was just thinking, I know what you saw what I did to you last game, right? And you got the nerves just to go ahead and run it back. I ain't worried about that then. But for Leo, maybe it's just a little bit of a pride thing too. Like, I'm too gifted of a player to get scraped up like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to retaliate. I'm not only going to prove to you that I'm still very much so in this fight, I'm going to keep my confidence at an all-time high.
Trying to say it wasn't the stage's fault that I got bodied, but on the real, man, that would only happen at Smash.
I mean, to be honest with you, I think we all know that. I think Leo knows it too, but nonetheless, the battle must commence.
Ooh, these nairs from Leo, actually a frame trap in itself, especially with how wide of a space that covers. Depending on where the air dodge is, it could really lend itself to some easy hits. Oh, these guys are crazy. They're both insane.
Oh, dude, Leo, they're both of them are just trying to think one step ahead. Oh, my God, Leo, how often do you see him with something like that?
Yeah, and both of these guys play Smash Stick, actually, so no excuse for Leo to have wound that up that early. He could have just waited and reacted.
Absolutely. Nairo, though, taking full advantage, baiting that potentially fatal strike from Leo, and now he's going to work yet again.
I like that, going for the neutral air. Even though it didn't combo, it would have been a nice pop-up, and then he could have potentially gotten another up air string after landing. Nairo has just looked unstoppable, even though he's very close to tying right now. He has the rage necessary to take a stock with a grab, I'd say, right now.
That's just such a scary thing, too, right? That is the ZSS potential. Everybody talks about Bayo, man. ZSS been doing it since day one. Don't sleep on her. Now the best in the business with this character. Don't get it twisted.
She was doing it a little bit better at the start before the nerf on that boost kick.
They had to do something about that.
Yeah, both of them, they busted out the bat, man.
Won a few too many Tokages, man. Somebody was like, all right, bro, let's talk about it. That was the Daddy Sakura.
All right. Dead even, though, pretty much. Leo getting the stock, immediately tacking on a bit of damage, but finds himself in Nairo's clutches. Ooh, unable to convert fair to up air. That could have been destructive.
Could be a really good game for Leo if he's able to take it from Nairo. Another strong start from Nairo, seemingly being erased right now.
Down B. Oh, too slow!
Leo bet it all. No limit. No problem, perhaps?
Wow, almost still killed. Not with the hitbox he wanted. Of course, he was looking for a spike. That would have been the game, but almost dying to the horizontal hitbox as well. Wow, the rare shield grab on Nair. If Nairo were a little closer to the ground before initiating that, it would have been safe.
Oh, wow, what a super aggressive dare from Leo. I think Nairo actually shaking his head after he died to that. A little bit of regret there, but Leo, that's the kind of retaliation you're looking for.
Call that down air bold and brash. Nairo's stock belonged in the trash.
My man got bars.
No, that was SpongeBob, man. Got
is it really?
Sponge bars, man.
Damn, I never got past season 2.
You slacking, man. That's my favorite anime.
All right, man. I'm not ticking anybody off today, man. Oh my Lord.
All right, look at that. 3 and 4 on the previous ranking, but it's almost certain that they're about to be 1 and 2 on the next.
No doubt about it. Just increased their roles just a tad bit. Again, in Zero's absence, man, but I still say it to this day. Even if Zero was still playing right now, there's enough talent where he was not guaranteed #1. I'm sorry.
Yeah, absolutely not. And Leo really showed some signs of potentially usurping him at the 2 GGCs, Zero's last tournament.
Yep, that was the one.
Especially after that winners bracket that they had. Woo.
I'm sure he'd like to forget that, man. On to the next one, on to the future. Both of these guys have very bright ones.
Nairo just going for the basic block string, but Leo ready, just going to hold shield, almost like a Street Fighter jump-in defense, right? It's like, okay, I know you get the aerial for free, and then what comes next, I got to still be on my guard.
There it is.
Great start for Leo, though, for the first time in this set.
Yeah, usually we've seen it a lot of times. Now just kind of railroading him, but that time Nairo finding himself on the tracks, nowhere to go. And this is what Leo has been waiting for, a clean start and a chance to just rack up this damage, and it ain't slowing down.
That was such a sick string by Leo, and he's keeping the pressure on. Nairo, yeah, gonna tether to the edge. I feel like if Leo was a betting man, he would have just run off, gone for the cross slash, and what?
Did you bet on that?
No!
Did you bet on that? You might be a rich man right now.
I should have, man, I should have. Hindsight, always 20/20, but Leo's cloud has the third eye. Forget about that.
I'd have took that over the Eagles winning the Super Bowl. Who the hell saw that coming? Nonetheless, man, you might have had a feeling that Leo's looking to take this tournament. He's in a great position, and I think Nairo's a little angry right now.
Yeah, did you see
what he just did? That's why I say he's a little angry.
We got the Kang coming out. All right, King Bowser in the building here on Smashville. Nairo seeming to favor the stage. I still can't believe Leo counterpicked back to it and won. But what a way to send a message. And then that last game to follow. These guys just, they're smacking each other back and forth. There's absolutely no mercy here.
There's a little bit of history behind this too. Leo in the past has definitely struggled with those heavyweight characters. You've seen DK and of course Nairo's Bowser in the past able to take sets, not games guys, sets off of this man. Perhaps Nairo seeing a little bit of desperation after that second game. Did not go even close to how I'm sure he imagined.
The thing about Leo is that he'll go through periods of struggling against certain matchups. We saw it with Ryu. We saw it actually for a little bit with Bayonetta.
Yeah.
And definitely with the grapplers, but he always comes back with a well-formed game plan and is able to just destroy that character.
That's the thing. That's why I kind of preface it in the past, right? We're removed from a lot of those sets right now. So will that data Nairo had in the past be sufficient now? We're about to find out. I feel like with Leo, though, he's got that Google Doc cloud, man. He just knows everything.
Oh, smart. Oh, but a little slow from Nairo. That was a huge punish opportunity. It would have been an easy kill if he got the grab.
No doubt about it.
Oh,
love it.
So
love it.
smart by Nairo. It's showtime, baby.
You ever been scared of a statue? You should be.
Literally no movement necessary. He sensed the panic from Leo.
That's the Toy Story, man. Come to life when you need to. Otherwise, I'm just chilling. Tell me I'm wrong, Max.
Andy was definitely not home right there.
Oh, dang.
Jeez.
Somebody need to call Buzz to find him. You need a whole damn space patrol after that.
That was definitely Collingwood's time. All right, so
we out here, baby.
Leo just taking to the platform. Oh, he wanted drop through up air. That could have been such a juicy hit confirm right there. Instead, he's gonna have to find another opportunity if he wants a big combo like that. The shield grab just a little bit shy, even with Bowser and both of these guys. So much spaghetti right there, and that's the smash stick curse. If you're a little bit too quick with your jump into up air, you'll get the up smash and drop it.
And it seems like it's one of those things that just kind of comes at the worst possible time, right?
Oh, no up B's out of shield from Nairo, though. These up airs haven't been safe. Shield grab isn't the only answer you have to that.
Yeah, Leo is just kind of killing him in neutral. Nao's got to find a way to reset, slow it down just a bit. Find your footing, too.
Three my favorite players, so I just love seeing this, man. I want a game 5. Come on, Nairo.
Right.
Nah, just kidding,
Please give Max a game 5. I'm uncomfortable.
Oh, and we're not. I was so happy.
It's not over yet.
I just did the classic, man. I'm sorry, everybody.
If you're a Naifu, lend your energy right now. He needs it. Leo's been an absolute beast throughout this contest. One good hit away from taking it.
That slow get up from Bowser actually getting him through the down air hitbox. That could have been his life. And the weight from Bowser proving to be such a factor here. He was dead 3 times over with anyone else.
Dead in the water. Survive? Yes, he will. 165 for the big man.
Oh, no.
Splash in your face. Big opportunity for Nairo. And he's taking full advantage. Leo's in trouble.
Gets the limit. Oh, is that going to take? Yes. And now
you couldn't script the back and forth any better than this. Again, another big body slam coming out. But not enough. Nairo, what? Oh, my God, the exchanges right now. Take it to Wall Street, baby. Who'd you bet on? Get ready to cash it because we got a game 5.
You could sense the panic from both of them for a good minute and a half straight. And Nairo gonna be the one to come out on top. Leo just could not peel the stock off of him. So many little things came into play.
I want to bring up the point, even though Leo was on the losing end, that is the apex of clutchness during a pivotal moment between both those guys. A very well-deserved game number 5 coming up. Nairo looking to bring it all the way back with the Bowser, but Max we switched it up a little bit. Bay is back.
Hey,
and he plays her like she never left.
Yeah, when I was saying that Leo comes back with a new game plan for the matchups that he used to struggle in, this Bayonetta was the game plan in itself for his struggles with the heavies. Typically lost to Tweak so many times, but then we saw him bust out the Bayonetta and actually win at Battle for Vegas. He has not tested this hypothesis against Nairo's Bowser yet, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to see it in action right now. This is not a great matchup, but best believe if you get grabbed at 80%, you're still going out.
I feel like if you're Nairo, you knew there was a possibility of this coming out. You knew if you're able to slay the Cloud that in a game 5, he might fall back to bring out the Bayo. And time again, we've seen Leo lean on this character, and he's come up big time, and that's an example right there.
He could lean back in his chair a little bit now after that one, though.
My mind kind of goes back to ESA Oakland when he faced off against Conga, brought out the Bayonetta, and it was a straight mollywop.
And I don't think we've seen the Bayonetta all weekend either, which is particularly interesting. You'd think maybe he'd at least want to have warmed it up earlier in the top 8, but this is going in fresh against Nairo's Bowser. It's looking good so far.
Yeah.
I think actually we could say the same thing about Nairo's Bowser. I don't think he's used it all tournament.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You come in cold against Leo's Cloud, which has been exceptionally hot all weekend, and get a W, but now it seems like pulling out the freezer right now, the Bayonetta, and she's warming up quick. Now we're looking for this to kill, and he's going to get it. We still got a fight here, folks.
That's 71%, not all that meaningful against a character like Bowser. 3 grabs, and it's even. Okay, gets the up B out of shield, blowing up the cross-up roll. Smart by Nairo.
Oh, he knew. Great anticipation, but just a hair off in the execution.
Yeah, having an air command grab is so good against Witch Time. A lot of characters on their way down, they're looking to press buttons, and Bayo's looking for that as well. Save Bears, one of the few things you can't shield grab with Bowser.
It's been one of those games. Can't stress it enough.
Oh, that could have been Nairo's tournament, or winner's bracket life right there. Barely gonna escape by, hitting the bat within, rather than
I love
the actual
Leo.
Witch Time. Is that it? No! And so much landing lag. Nairo going to capitalize only with the forward air, but still, every little hit counts here.
Still
just so light.
Plenty of fight left in both these guys. And if you're Leo, you can ill afford to get comfortable right now.
Oh, up there!
Unless you get the conversion you're looking for. A hell of an effort from Nairo, falling a little bit short, but that man MK Leo yet again trying to lay claim to the throne, and he doesn't, spilling some blood on the way there.
And if that is indeed the 4-4 in sets for the year,
Woo.
I don't even have words. This is possibly the most epic rivalry I've seen in Smash 4. We've seen some really good ones. We had Zero Ally, we had Zero Salem, but in the absence of the former king, these two, man, the two princes, right? They turned the family against each other. And I gotta say, the counterpick war was essential in that. After Nairo took the first game, I thought Leo might have considered switching there.
Sure. But
he stuck to his guns. And then when the Bowser came out, he couldn't clutch it. And Bayonetta has to be the answer. It makes a lot of sense.
I don't even think it was a question in his mind. I think as soon as he saw Bowser, he's like, okay, if I don't get through this, I know he's going to be comfortable enough to stick with this character. I'm bringing the Bayo. He might already anticipate that, but he might be betting on the fact that I haven't used it all weekend. It's a little cold, but it was plenty clutch.
Look at those replays, though. Nairo just brutalizing him in that first game. And then things started to get off the rails. Even after that, Leo was still able to win this match.
That actually surprised me. I thought that was kind of be the game changer. Oh, he whiffs that. He's going to be a little distraught, but no, kept his head down, kept fighting. And boy, it was a battle, and then just kind of sauced him up in game number 3.
These two are easily my favorite players, as I said during the set. I love watching them both win. I love watching them play regardless, but man, it is a heartbreaker to see them fight each other.
I'm telling you, this right here, this sequence that took place in this game 4, you're going to see that replayed and highlighted for months, maybe even years to come. I mean, that was Smash 4 clutchness at its apex. I can't say it enough.
Could not be more fitting that was on the Even Matchup Gaming stream, by the way, because that is play of the week.
There it is.
Show.
There it is.
Actually, you know what? There's still a lot of Smash left to be played here. So
fair point.
Maybe someone's going to outdo
It's hard to top that.
Yeah.
We keeping it real. We're not discouraging nobody. We're not discrediting nobody. We're keeping it all the way real with you.
If anything, I'm challenging somebody to come up with a crazier play.
I like it.
All right, we've got 4 players left in this bracket. 2 of them are on your screen right now. That's Mistake and Como. The other 2, you just saw them scrapping. Nairo and Leo, the 2 players at the pinnacle of this game, but Mistake also very solidly within this top 5. And Como, after a run like this, man, he might be having something to say about that as well.
I'm telling you, if you're Como, you're feeling great. I mean, you just defeated, somebody who's arguably going to be 3rd when it's all said and done in the buzz 2 times throughout the weekend. You're coming up against Mistake, somebody you can argue is a top 5 contender as well. Yeah, you're feeling plenty good. But for Mistake, it's like I'm on Canada, home turf, got the crowd behind me. I'm also playing exceptionally well. Why can't this be my moment? It's going to be a good fight.
Also gets to put a little peach icon next to his name in the results thread. I'm sure he's pretty happy about that.
Accurate.
Ooh, and looking to add Como's head to his wall. Shouts to Game of Thrones, man. On a stick.
You already know.
All right, Mistake just going everywhere at once. And I'm surprised Como hasn't found a way to intercept his movement. Although she's very quick and has some deceptive hitboxes on those afterburner kicks, Cloud's got a giant sword that can stop her.
Definitely been a battle for Como. If you kind of look at his history in the past, oftentimes he's, you've seen him be able to overcome some Bayo obstacles, man, but when he takes the L, sometimes it's been in a very hard and dominating fashion. And things are not going to get any easier against Mistake. You see him repping that the buzz tag, not just playing for himself, playing for his boys, playing for his country, doing it for everybody.
And again, I'd have to point to Cloud for the volatility of Como's results. When you're on, this character is seemingly unstoppable. He just snowballs momentum so quickly, but you knock him off the stage or you get a couple good reads and it can all fall apart from there. Como, though, looking to take Mistake apart here. That'll be out of shield, one of the most reliable ways to kill.
Love what Como's always able to do, man. Loses the stock at first, but just so quick at just retaliating and keeping things on an even playing field. There's a guy who does a good job at not ever falling too far behind.
Mistake just, runs up, waits, and goes for the down tilt, anticipating that Como is actually just going to drop shield. Oh, and 2 up airs.
Damn, probably wishing he anticipated that. That's a mistake for you, man. In any given situation, this man just knows what's happening. Excellent game 1 in his favor. Now to be on Como. Now we've seen Como, he's got the Sonic, of course. Even the Roy has been known to make an appearance when going up against the Bayo Menace, as I'm sure he would like to refer to. But, this Cloud for him has just been playing so efficiently. I'd be surprised to see him switch off. Try his hand in game number 2 and see what happens.
I can't blame him for trying Roy. The character's got a really good ground grab and tech chase game, but when you get off the stage, it might even be worse than being Cloud sometimes, just because of how telegraphed his recovery angle is.
I don't think it gets any worse than what we just saw there.
Yeah, no. Of course, as I'm saying it.
Yeah. Just in case you forgot. And look, and that's the confidence of Mistake. He is just, he's so confident in his ability. He's just like, you know what? I took your stock that quick. I'm going to let you get limit because when I put you on off stage this time, I want you to have a chance to come back. You know what Como said? Bad decision, my guy. Don't you disrespect me.
Best part of that was how
you come up in my house, you take them shoes off.
Como just stood in place, charging limit while Mistake was taunting repeatedly on the platform. He's like, yeah, man, all right, I'm not even going to mess with you here. And then just turned it up. He's like, yep, that is why you got to respect me.
That's just two ridiculous, like, taunt things I've seen throughout today already, with Lima killing himself on the moving platform taunting, and then Mistake just letting Como get free limit. Like, dude, it's Como.
These Bayo players, man, they got to understand the consequences of their actions sometimes. Oh, and another nair to limit cross slash. So much damage, even though it's not the kill. And Como, I think he's content with that.
Ridiculous decision. I still can't get over that. But it speaks volumes to how confident Mistake is. And if he takes this match, he's just kind of justified, hey, I can do what I want and still have the results I'm looking for.
Oh, wow, that weak up air somehow connecting, but of course it lasts forever.
Great coverage by Como. You see that finding that up air.
I feel like Como really wanted a blade beam there, but maybe not. Great DI from Como, though, making sure Witch Twist 2 was not going to connect by any means.
Excellent. Oh. Wow, I think he must have caught the jump. Yeah, must have caught the jump. All right. Taunt some more. All right.
Okay, Mistake.
You can't argue with results.
In his words, man, I think he just snapped.
There it is. Wow, okay. So Como opportunity was knocking, but could not answer. One game away from elimination. We'll see what he decides to do. I think he's going to ride it out with the Cloud, and that is going to be the decision. See how it pans out.
Yeah, third game of the set. We see Como opening up with a grab. Doesn't want to eat that early witch time. Oh, but he will anyway. What? Mistake, please. And no tech after that heel slide. Gonna set him up for so much damage right now.
Ugly start for Como. Oh, God.
And that was just Witch Twist, not even the up air after it. That's how you know they were real high up there.
Bruh.
That would have been the set right there if that down air landed.
Well, if you're Como, top 5 ain't bad. That's what.
top 4, man.
I'm not calling it top 4, even better. Even better, man. I'm not calling it yet, but man, that is not the kind of start that tends to lend itself to dramatic comebacks. I'll tell you that much. But Como's a fighter.
Yeah, we saw him do this against the Buzz both today and yesterday. Guy's a nut.
Yeah, we'll see what he can do. It's all about maintaining that confidence, that focus. But you know, Mistake right now just playing on another level, just locked in, trying to defend home turf, and he's doing a heck of a job now.
Okay, gonna catch the jump with neutral air, and that's gonna be a burn limit. Como's chances at a comeback evaporating in front of him. But Mistake just always playing to make you feel bad about yourself.
And that's the thing, like, you see him get away, like, you see him do, like, things that might not be considered efficient in the moment, but he's so well rehearsed at this match that he's comfortable enough to just pull it out.
Yeah, pretty much just a flow chart for him. Throw him off stage, either lock off the early jump with bullets or dive off with neutral air, set something up. Not that it's easy, but it's definitely a process that he's rehearsed.
It's one of those things like you can watch and say, oh, I can do that, and then you get into the thing, it's like, nah, I can't do that. Let me go back to Mario, all right? Get my easy bait combos.
Okay, somehow Como coming back from that, and this guy has shown to be a comeback machine. I would not count him out. I've seen him go for these one-stock comebacks at the very least.
It really only takes just a little bit of momentum for Como to just get back on his side. Again, a very ugly start, but you cannot argue with the fact he weathers the storm. And, all right.
All right, let's go, Como. Let's go, Como. I'm officially rooting for you.
All right, Mistake.
Well, that was definitely a tragedy. Shakespeare couldn't have done one better than that.
I'm telling you, man.
You gotta just feel a little bit bad for Como. He came here, he played his heart out, he double eliminated one of the best players in the world, only to run into Mistake.
Only to run into a backhand of disrespect, courtesy of that sassy Canadian Mistake. That's what it was, man. That one number flat out disrespect. The 3-0 only puts the stamp of approval on it. I got a lot of respect for Como, but it was Mistake's day.
And he's tweeting about it already.
You already know. He probably already had the tweet queued up, and now he's just like, okay, well, I wasn't expecting the 3-0, but I'm going to go ahead and just add that to the fact.
All right, well, it looks like Nairo's going to be taking the stage. And we've got the run back from Genesis 5, actually, where Nairo was on pace to win the set in the 5th game, but just so happened to die at 20% to an up B all the way at the top. Everyone went into full analysis mode to figure out, was it bad DI? Is Bayonetta just that broken? I think what we settled on is that Nairo did choose the wrong DI, but hey, even a player this good can sometimes be incorrect.
In that moment, it was such a topic of discussion because it was just so wonky, right? It's at one of the biggest tournaments of the year. That's how a showdown of that caliber ends. Nairo, I'm sure he has yet to forget that, eager to get another chance to avenge that. We'll see what he can do. Get on my level, baby. Let's see if he can do just that.
Yeah, man, with how early he died, like Genesis 4, we had 0.9. It was that 1.1, everyone's wondering, you know? But either way, we're going to get a good, clean fight this time here at Get On My Level. It's going to be Smashville for the first game. We see what Nairo can do, but Bayonetta definitely benefits from that as well. She loves to go super deep off the stage, hold that in air, and make sure you're holding that.
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, we've seen plenty of times throughout this year, Nairo has had those Bayos that have been kind of, or excuse me, those brackets that have just been kind of, loitered with Bayonettas. And you had to go through them every single time. And I'm talking about some of the best. I'm talking about Captain Zach. I'm talking about Tweak. I'm talking about Mistake. Figures out a way to do it, but the way Mistake is playing at this event, this can truly go either way. And I give a lot of respect to Mistake because he definitely has earned it.
I hope this man doesn't start trying to taunt Nairo. Might have gotten away with it against Como, but this is a different breed of player here.
That's what's gonna make Nairo mad. Like it's kind of a different reaction. And angry Nairo, when he fires up, it's a two-way street. I'll tell you that much.
He's pretty much a Smash 4 character in his own right with the rage he gets. Not actual rage, but still, you could see it in his face, just the burning passion.
Always the desire to be the best. Mistake, though, has done a good job throughout this tournament trying to stake a claim himself. We still got a long way to go throughout the season, but this game 1 looking like Nairo's going to wrap things up. Let's see. Mistake still fighting.
Holding those neutral airs. Oh, and repeats. But Nairo's still not even dropping his first stock. Oh, you can't get back from that yet. Just not enough distance.
Really efficient off-stage play from Mistake.
Yep. With no jump and no down B. Just count those resources, and once Zero Suit has none of them, she's as good as dead. Though, the boost kick, man, that's always going to be a factor. You got to watch out.
Of course. I mean, that's ZSS bread and butter right there.
Yeah, you thought Bayo's up B was crazy?
Such a powerful tool between these two juggernauts on the tier list. And, of course, being piloted by two of the best. I mean, and that's what you expect at this kind of level, this deep in bracket. Like, it's not going to be any easy matches for anybody. You're just going to have to play your heart out, hope for the best, and see what you can come up with. I'll tell you what, when you add a lot of skill behind these guys, it tends to help.
These two characters in the right hands are just so terrifying. Your stocks melt. Oh, I don't know. Maybe that was what happened to Leo with the smash stick up air, where Nairo got an up smash.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you did point it out. Both of them are on smash stick, so point of emphasis.
Maybe he just wanted the up smash anyway, though, and it didn't pan out. Oh, Nair confirming into ABKs. I like that. A lot of damage. But Nairo not going to fall for that charge.
That's one thing I noticed about Mistake. He's always content to kind of go for that read because he believes he can get you in that situation and make it count. Should not be enough to kill now.
Yeah, up B out of shield from the other side of the stage. Not quite, but the forward smash going to do it. And Nairo off to another great start. 77, you can't feel too safe, but you got to be confident after you get that first one.
Absolutely. He's red hot right now. Mistake got to do something to kind of get back into the driver's seat and cool off this offensive flurry that Nairo's been able to string together early on.
Mistake loves going for those downers, but Nairo ready with the techs. Definitely not going to die to that if you're standing on the ground. You can always do something about it.
Oh, good catch.
Smart going for the down B rather than the tether. I feel like Mistake might have wanted it.
Oh, okay.
Well, excuse me.
Baby. And the thing about Nairo is when he does those things that, would probably result in a taunt for a Mistake, now it's just like next game.
Yeah. No room for style, or well, no, definitely style, but no showboating, no disrespect from this guy. He has dollar signs, he has trophies in his eyes. He has #1 on the PGR inside of his pupils. You could see it if you look really closely. Just like the Inklings with the Smash Ball, man.
You gotta zoom in a little bit. I'm sure we'll get a gift from Toasty for that particular one, and I'm looking forward to it as well. Here we go. Game number 3, a potential 3-0 in the making for Nairo. He's been on fire all set. Can Mistake respond? That is the question.
and got a little scrap on the ground. Zero Suit, the frame one jab, usually going to come out on top of that. Bayonetta, her greatest weakness is the lack of quick moves on the ground.
Right. That's where you can kind of try to exploit her a little bit.
Though that down tilt being her fastest one is certainly sufficient for a lot of things. Or sorry, up tilt's faster, but geez, man, it doesn't even matter.
You're talking about fast, man. How fast did that stock melt away? About 30 seconds into this contest. Nairo playing no games, Mistake getting absolutely slaughtered.
Oh, the witch time, okay. Chance here for Mistake. Oh, okay, you better make this count.
I was going to say, gas to capitalize. Why is it Nairo not to pull the trigger? I think in the back of his mind, he was like, I could probably hit the up B here, but I'm not going to risk it because I can put myself in positions to succeed. Mistake hanging out there on that platform on the right side. Nairo said, I'm going to come in with the back air. Strong, efficient, and that'll wrap things up quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Catching a boot to the face and booted out of this top 8 here. A very respectable third for Mistake, though.
For sure.
Also, want to point out that the 5 favorites for the PGR top 5 all made it to this top 8. They did not get upset along the way.
There it is.
Aside from DeBuzz falling into losers.
But he made it up. He made up for it. You know, made the good run. Fell a little short in the rematch, but still an excellent placement for him at 5th place. I mean, this has been one of those tournaments where your top seeds are kind of like your pitchers, your models of consistency, and they're not disappointing you.
I am really glad to see Smash 4 come such a long way. By the way, everyone used to say how inconsistent this game was, and Mr. R and I, in our previous commentary block this morning, we were talking about how people weren't so sure about the reward on hit you got in this game, right? It's like, I don't know, you're not getting like 50 per hit, right?
Yeah.
And now it's like, oh, you don't have a kill confirm at 20%? Really? Like, catch up, you know?
There it is.
But guys, we are about to get into the grand finals, one of the most intense player matchups that you could ask for. I'd say the most intense player matchup.
And in the new era of Smash, you know, with obviously the removal of Zero, it's not even close, if you ask me. Like, these are the two to watch, and this showdown just seems so fitting. And if you look throughout the year, it's been pretty consistent at this level for these placings.
Yes, a bunch of tournaments have featured these two in the grand finals. They've gone consistently back and forth. They're now tied in sets at 4-4. Dude, I'm just saying, if Nairo resets and then Leo wins, we're at 5. Come on, help me out. Who's going to be first? I can't figure it out.
It's hard, man. It's hard. We got a long way to go, too. But like we said, Gamo, with how high of a weight it's going to hold on the PGR rankings, it's first or bust for both these guys. That's what it is. And we've seen plenty of times, even from the losers bracket, Nairo's able to just kind of put his head down, stay focused, zero in. And even if he's got to go a 10-game set, he's able to pull it out. I'll go ahead and just remind you what he did at SmashCon last year.
Yeah, oh, very true.
Hell of an effort.
You know, real quick, before we cut into this grand finale, just want to shout out our partners for the event. We've got Red Bull.
Yeah.
Bringing the Fortnite trucks. That is sick.
That is dope. That is, shout outs to them for that. When I walked in the venue, I was like, can I take one of these home? Is there a raffle?
Yo, just drive off, man. Just ask for the keys. Look like you know what you're doing. And then open one of those big garage doors and make your way out. But also, we've got DX Racers providing the back support that I need desperately in my life. HyperX with the phones. And, of course, my heart goes out to Nintendo.
The big end,
that's
man.
the big boys, man.
Shout outs to them. You know, we appreciate you supporting the event, and we're not going to disappoint you. We got a hell of a grand finals to kick things off. We're going to throw it down to the stage for the introductions. Take it away, my mans.
All right, guys, get on my level 2018. If you're a Smash 4 fan, I've got one question for you. Who's ready for grand finals? Let's go, guys. We're going to bring these players up on stage. In the interest of time, I'm going to talk about both of them and bring them both up at the same time. But these two players are closely matched. Panda Global ranking 4th and 3rd, respectively. One main's Cloud, the other main's Zero Suit Samus. Let's bring up NK Leo and Nairo. Look at these guys right here coming up through the center. Get those lights on these guys. Hey. Throwing it back to the commentators. Take it away, boys.
Thank you. We appreciate that. So, grand finals, baby. We're about to kick it off. Leo, Nairo, we've talked a ton about it. You guys know what to expect out of this one. It's going to be a dogfight. And if Nairo is able to reset, I know if Leo takes it, that's 5-5. That's 5-5. But, man, I got a feeling that he's going to have so much momentum. It's going to be hard for Leo. Leo's got to have a quick, strong start. That's one of the things I think really helps you when you're coming in to a grand finals and the winner side of things. The good thing for I would say for Leo though, he didn't have too much cooldown time between winners finals and grands because now just sweep through like sweep through anyone he faced. So
these two, literally the perfect match, man. eHarmony couldn't do it better. And after that blindingly fast losers finals, I'm not sure how that's going to play out. It's very interesting that you pointed it out, right? Nairo just steamrolled Mistake. He's got to be feeling good. But yeah, Leo didn't have too much time to cool down, so he still could have the warm hands and carry in that strength from the winners finals. That's it. That was still down to the wire. So I don't know, man. It's anyone's game, anyone's set, anyone's tournament.
Can't script this one, man. You just kind of got to watch it unfold for yourself, and what a stage for it to happen. Get on my level 2018. It has been an absolute beast of a tournament, and how fitting is it for two beasts to close it out?
All right, so far Leo in the driver's seat of this game, but it's way too early to call, especially against Nairo. Going for the grabs early, but Leo, all the wiser to that. You're going to see him go for a lot of these spot dodges or rolls just to get behind Nairo and get a huge punish.
All about positioning for Leo. Explosiveness tends to be the key to success for Nairo. And at any given time, these boys can heat up and just swing the pendulum of momentum in their favor.
Nairo got him in the corner, throws that down smash out just in case there was a roll behind, or a roll to the center rather. But Leo, big percent advantage, limit on deck. Nairo trying to wipe that off the board though.
I like that from Nairo. He anticipated that forward air, and what a catch!
Oh, Smashville actually hurting him, but what is going on?
Did you see that? Did you see that bait? He said, yo, you looking a little fishy to me, bro. Let me throw that rod out.
Oh, that was hook, line, and sinker to himself.
There it is.
I don't even know what's happening, but it's going to be Nairo taking the first stock. 133, pretty doable right now. Cloud with a lot of kill moves in his arsenal, with or without limit right now.
Nairo's got to be super careful here. You want to maximize what you can get out of this stock, but Leo just so good at keeping himself in a safe position and really just not letting not letting this kind of situation go to waste.
Living that dash attack at such a late percent. One of the things that you'll notice is Cloud's dash attack, if you DI it badly, you die. You're done.
You're just done, skis.
But you can hang on for a long time if you go at the proper angle. So props to Nairo. He plays this character. He knows it in and out as well.
Very well rehearsed with Cloud himself, but he's up against potentially the best one in the business. Still, though, you see, always got something for him.
Leo managing to slip by with an air dodge. But that little percent deficit he has, Nairo is silently telling him, come to me, dude, come to me.
Bring it home.
Uh-oh.
Great position. Oh.
The Smashville platform has been such a thorn in both of their sides.
I was going to say, like, that was definitely the key to maybe Leo's survival in that particular interaction. You can make the most out of the second chance opportunity.
Oh, the landing up air. Oh!
I love the attempt. You don't have to convert it. I just like the attempt.
I think it's because she's so thin when she lays on the ground that the downer didn't connect.
She's got that Atkins diet, man. That ain't no joke.
Cutting the carbs and looking to cut Leo out of the picture for this tournament. Nairo fighting from the loser's bracket, but he's got a little bit of a lead right now. We could see him start one of those classic ladder combos and wipe Leo out right now.
That tends to be one of his go-to bread and butters. His execution on him damn near flawless as well, but Leo fighting his best despite the percent deficit. 116, trying to land safely, able to find his way to the ground, keep his footing, and now returns the fire to Nairo.
All right, Leo trying to find a way, and oh, that could have been it, but great DI from Nairo holding away.
Exactly. Because that's the thing, Nairo's seen that already.
He does it to people for a living on Fort Glory.
Oh, there's a trade that's gonna benefit Nairo. Game one, he strikes.
I'm just saying, man, I want 2 sets.
I would not be disappointed. I mean, you see that crowd right there too, man. They're quite invested as well, and for good reason.
Whoever
All the
wins,
makings of a classic.
Whoever wins is cool with me. Just has to be 2 sets. Has to be down to the wire. All right.
We shall see. I'm sure Leo would disagree with you.
Yeah,
considering
probably.
his positioning in the bracket, but sometimes you don't get a say in the matter. Let's find out. Game number 2. Back to Smashville we go.
Nairo outspacing the up air horizontally, knows that even though most of his moves are shorter than Cloud's sword, that Zair is the sole exception, and it's really effective.
It's one of the things that he leans on a lot, especially in this particular matchup.
Oh, so unfortunate, turned the wrong way. I also have to shout out how Nairo got F-tilt to F-tilt because of the Smashville platform dragging him forward.
Sometimes you gotta take it.
Oh, big combo opportunity for Leo. Oh, the scraps though. They are throwing hands and I guess kicks.
And swords, and whips, and chains. All that good stuff.
Okay, this is so intense, man. I feel like every time they get on that platform, somebody's about to die. I don't know who it's going to be. Landing neutral air, though. Love that from Leo, fighting his way down with buttons that aren't down air.
It's one of those things where you just, it's as close as it is early on, you never know which way it's going to go. I love that decision from Leo. Just immediately recognized now put himself in a bad spot. Just lightning quick striking ability of this man. They both have it. Leo, perfect position.
Goes for the back throw. I like that from Nairo, going for a DI mix-up. If Leo had held in, he would have set himself up for a back air. Oh, but the boost kick gonna even up the stocks real quick. Nairo just so ferocious, never daunted by losing the first stock.
It's all reliable for ZSS.
Yeah, for sure.
It's easily
and of course,
the go-to.
Being able to do it out of shield, such a quick move on startup as well.
Very frustrating too.
One of the best ways for her to alleviate pressure.
That was so good. The fact that Nairo committed to going back-to-back on the grabs because he saw the platform coming, realized the position he could get, and you see the conversions. Ladder combo up B. See you later. I'm looking for this 3-0 Leo. I'm sorry.
And the turnaround to make the adjustment midway through the combo too. That's
a little interaction that isn't highlighted enough. I'm glad you put that little stank on it too.
You can't teach that. That is some ultra instinct stuff from Nairo. I'm not even talking about Dragon Ball Z. I'm saying this man just has the sixth sense.
And that's what you're going to need against a player of the caliber of Leo. Again, both these guys vying for that #1 spot on our PGR for PG Stats. Also keeping a close eye on this match for show. Watch out now.
A quick 70 from Leo already. But what does Nairo have to respond? If we know anyone else is going to do a million up airs in a row and obliterate you, it is this guy. Oh, just keeping it coming. Leo making great use of the weak hitboxes of up air to lead into more.
A little bit of change of scenery is doing Leo justice right now. Now he hasn't even entered double digits. He's about to remove Nairo's first stock.
Nairo slipping back in, but a back throw is going to reset this edge guard situation. Leo taking no risks, almost taking a page out of Como's book. Very passive in the edge guard situation, but for good reason. You don't want to lose that limit or maybe get edge guarded yourself.
Well, that's the adaptation you're going to see from a player of his caliber, right? You saw how the first 2 games kind of went off stage. Not the best situation. Leo, get a lead like that, I'm taking no chances, and for good reason. He's got a heck of a lead to enjoy, looking to get on the board.
Again, going for that footstool into down air, but I think he's just got to stick to the basics right now. Nairo, not the opponent that you want to be trying new things against.
No, sir. Keep that creativity in the lab, all right?
It might be optimal, but is it reliable? That's the real question.
All right, now trying to crawl his way back slowly but surely. Leo still leading. Love that turnaround with up tilt. Terrific catch. You see these nairs just so imposing, right? They're allowing Leo to just take control.
That could have been the game, but instead Nairo going to pick off the first stock right there.
How many times have we seen this situation? Down a considerable amount on a tri-platform kind of stage. You tell me if you've seen this before. I think Nairo's pretty well rehearsed in it.
I don't think there are enough numbers out there to describe how many times Nairo's
well,
pulled it out.
I definitely don't have enough hands. I can even go down to my toes. It ain't enough.
Rest in peace, Boyd. And Mr. R. Either way, man, we have Leo on the verge of closing out his first game of this set. Limit on deck right now. Oh, Nairo with the laggy landing, and that was a phantom hit.
Max Campbell.
I don't know, man. I'm burning up here.
It's one of those games, but Leo able to overcome. Did not give up that lead. Did not fall prey to a ladder combo that would have almost assuredly resulted in death. Nairo perhaps seconds away from just finding a moment to strike to get that reset. Leo says, no, I still got some fight, man. I still got a pulse in this first set of grand finals.
Man, both of these guys want it so bad. You could see it in the gameplay, especially when it comes down to those super last hit situations and the scrambles come out. Oh, we got the Bowser, though, from Nairo. I'm not sure why. Maybe just for the stage. But he was doing so well with 0-6 Samus. He is up 2-1 with her for a reason. I don't know. This could be a risk and potentially a Game 5 scenario, whereas Nairo might have had the reset if he just stuck to it.
I think it's a calculated risk. You kind of think, you know, to the fact he just played, what was it, 3 games there, ZSS Cloud. You know at some point Leo's going to start catching on. You're 1 game away from getting the reset. Let me keep some things about ZSS, maybe keep it a little fresh and out of Leo's mind, right? So I can bring out the Bowser. I had success in winners finals in Game 4. Why not a repeat of that, which will be enough to close it out?
I can't disagree with that logic either. There's definitely a lot of potential factors at play. The only guys who really know what's going on is these two.
Well, we'll get them up here for an interview a little bit later, so get a little sneak peek into the two of the greatest minds in Smash 4 history, duking it out yet again. If you're a Naifu, I know you're spamming that Bowser emote, hoping your boy can pull one through. For Leo, he ain't worried about no emotes, baby. First place is the only thing on his mind.
Leo making sure to cross up on Bowser's shield every time or just be at the maximum distance of all of his normals. Oh, this is just so intense. 70%. I don't think he is dead to a grab, but still a couple hits and then he definitely is. And with limit online as well, that's going to make it even easier for the up throw up air.
I was going to say, like, it's kind of it's almost like a double-edged sword in this particular situation. And Nairo knows it, and there it is. It's just that easy.
Oh, he's shaking that thing.
Wiggle with it now. A little too thick for that stage. Be careful, boy.
I mean, if we learned anything from mistake, it's that could work out, man. The little taunting.
Is get yourself going, man. Try and play a little psychological warfare at the same time. But Leo is not one to be easily broken.
Let's see, what does he have for this ledge trap situation? Nairo's still managing to just run his way through, doing the 100-meter dash to center Town and City.
Doing his best Usain Bolt impression, man. Gotta move.
Okay, up throw, another nair. Oh, going back to the ground, so smart. I think he could have just had a shield grab right there, but maybe not wanting to risk it.
I think it's getting a little bit out of hand for MK Leo. Had the strike. Now that is actually the same move we saw him use, I believe it was game number 2. Just threw out that dare, closed out of stock. Won the game in that case. This time just able to maybe stop the bleeding a little bit. Nairo looking to make him hemorrhage.
Oh, that was almost the pivot grab, but very smart of Leo to go for a very low up air, actually outranging Bowser. And now all this damage he's tacked on, just a little bit of an overcommitment on that juggle. He could have picked up the air dodge into the ground. No platform, though.
Terrific catch from Nairo. Gonna burn the limit there, had no choice.
Yeah, he may have been able to get back without it, but it would have been so telegraphed, and you know Nairo would be ready with the down tilt or some other answer.
Exactly, when he's on the ledge like that, you don't want to give him any kind of freebies.
Oh, and he's not done yet. No reset.
Collective sigh of relief for every Leo fan in the venue. Nairo one hit away from the reset. Can he find it, though? Is it there?
That is it.
Is it there?
No, what?
Yes, it is. He teased you. He flirted with it a little bit. Got the swipe, wasn't sure if they were going to say yes. Oh, they got the yes, baby. And we got a set number 2. Max, I know it's hard.
It is.
I know cardiac arrest is looming. And that's what these two players will do to you. That's the level of intensity that they play with. But the reset, you gotta keep it going, my guy, because we got potentially 5 more games before we crown the Smash 4 champion here at Get On My Level 2018.
I feel like I haven't had a pulse since 11:15 a.m. It all started with the top 24, and it has not gotten any easier. All right, second set. This is where champions are made here. Get On My Level 2018, the true grand finals. Nairo and Leo each taking a set from each other so far. It's going to be another Smashville ZSS versus Cloud start.
And that's what I'm talking about. I think Nairo calculated. He bet on the Bowser to be able to take care of business and close it out in game number 4. Then bring out the ZSS when Leo hasn't faced it back-to-back again.
Keeping some of those secrets, though. Doesn't want to unveil all the Nairo core tech.
I'm telling you, those little things can go so far, and I've seen it happen before. I've heard it confirmed from players.
I love how Nairo just backed off there, recognizing that the boost kick wouldn't kill. That way it's a little fresher for next time.
Ooh. Another good decision to just kind of back away. Leo maybe got a little overzealous there. Had to burn the limit in that situation. Nairo, no complaints, I'm sure.
Another game of chicken from those two. Leo really banking on Nairo air dodging there, but he overshot and had to burn limit to get back. Now we see another really dangerous situation. The craziest part is how both of them could die at any second throughout the whole thing.
That's the explosive nature that both these guys play with. And when you just kind of put them head to head, it just makes for a heck of a contest. And that has been the case thus far. Winners finals, grand final set number 1, and here in grand final set number 2, not slowing down.
That full hop down air, so good for Cloud against grounded opponents. Of course, it can't spike a grounded opponent, so it's always going to hit them outward when you see him rise like that. And of course, it also auto-cancels from the full hop height, and it's such a big move that it can still land like that.
It's been one of kind of Leo's go-tos when he's needed to close out a stock a couple of times in these sets we've seen him play thus far, for all those reasons you highlighted and more.
Also, yeah, great way to escape pressure. Leo looking so good in this match, but not for long potentially if Nairo gets, yes, an early kill like that. down B across the stage. Not even an early kill, but one very soon.
Definitely needed that. Again, trying to stop the bleeding. This blade, man, it is out for blood, and he is finding a ton of it.
Oh, he fast fell into the ground and got the landing lag from down air there. If we saw him get the pop-up, maybe an air dodge read into forward air, up air, I don't think it would have killed, but still would have been a lot more damage. Oh, no, we see the platform.
Try to get a little tricky with it. Oh, nice. Just knocking Nairo away, giving himself enough time to replenish his limit, and there it is, right on cue. Now I got to play even more of a tight game at 124. Oyo looking to start things off the right way, and he does just that. A well-timed back air, taking that first game.
One stock, pretty low percent. We're seeing Leo start to swing things back into his favor, but man, that that first grand final set was just so back and forth. And same with winners finals, actually. Yeah. I feel like we're just going to see Nairo come out explosively in this next game. Maybe the Bowser's going to come back.
We're really getting treated to like some iconic sets right here in what is truly like a new era of Smash 4. Yeah, it's like a privilege to be able to just sit here and commentate it. Best seat in the house. Appreciate everybody in the venue, all the staff behind the scenes, everybody in the Twitch chat rocking with us, baby. I see you and I respect you. Let's go.
Shout outs to the boy Toronto Joe putting this whole thing together.
That's the backbone of the staff too, man. And to think where Gamo started out, those humble beginnings, and where you look at it now, you know, nothing but saluting and respect to T.O. Joe.
He built this up from a college club into the definitive Canadian tournament organization.
And still gives back to those college communities. What a guy.
Yeah. That's my boy, dude. All right, anyway, these are my boys too. Leo and Nairo. I hate seeing them take each other out, but I love watching the games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Nairo going to go ahead and fall back to that Bowser. We've seen it be effective a couple times throughout their encounters. Can once again it be his go-to to, in this case, just even up things? You don't want to get in a situation where you got to take 3 games in a row from MK Leo. Far easier said than done, I'll tell you that much.
I believe Nairo's Bowser is undefeated against the Cloud. Only dropped that 1 game to Bayo.
Yep. And that's not even going to be on the table right now. And for Nairo, maybe it's just about a little bit of breathing room, right? I know I'm capable of beating your Cloud with my Bowser. I've known that for quite a while, actually. That's probably what he's thinking throughout the whole selection. Not going to stick with it, I would imagine, if he wins this game, because he knows that Bayo would be, in his mind, maybe an auto loss, but he's probably going to bring back out the ZSS. Just give himself a little bit of breathing room.
Yeah, if I'm Leo, I'm only bringing Bayonetta out when I'm on set point. Otherwise, I'm worried about the counter pick.
Yeah, absolutely agreed with you on that one. And we saw, I mean, you can go back to that mistake set, how effective he is. But these dares from Leo just crashing.
Playing pinball with them, man. And I've heard that that's actually the inspiration for Smash, by the way, is pinball.
Really?
Yeah.
That is, I couldn't draw those parallels, but hell,
that makes sense.
I ain't complaining.
Bumping them back and forth.
All right, you trade on the balls for characters. All right, I'm with it.
Literally an item called the bumper, too.
Yeah, yo, that's a good point.
Either way, up throw into, yeah, just going to go for the meaty 19% back air right there. Oh, and Leo burning his limit. He's, Even though it wasn't the kill, at least it was a hit with that downward hitbox. Oh, he tech even at the end of Clouds up B.
I don't think Nairo was even surprised that tech came out.
Well, I am, because the end of Clouds up B is not supposed to be able for him to tech.
Well, was it truly the end?
Yeah, it might not have been. It might have been a little earlier.
It wasn't the end of that stock, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, but now it is.
There it is, yeah, right on. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to curse him. Inadvertent blessing.
What an amazing start from Leo, only to get completely negated by a couple of grabs. And Nairo just showing his expertise in this matchup. He is not to be trifled with. The scariest Bowser I have ever seen.
I'm telling you, man, this guy just plays at a level that's just almost second to none in a lot of respects. But his opponent, Leo, I mean, you can say the same thing about him, garners so much respect as well. And again, a clash of this level, of this magnitude, only fitting that you get 2 sets to whet your appetite.
Got the power shield to jab. Nairo is just staying on top of him. What a comeback. He took 170%, almost uncontested, and now he's winning.
No quit attitude, no fight is too great to overcome for this young man. But you gotta think the same is in the back of Leo's mind. Oh, he wound up. He wound up, tried to call bank, but the check didn't clear, my man's.
Oh, and the down tilt, that's gonna be Nairo's game.
That damn sure did. He's back on the board.
You can never count either of these guys out. They have made such ridiculous comebacks in their time on their journeys to the near #1 spot on the PGR. By the way, speaking of how these two have exchanged spots, winning sets over each other, look at the global rankings. Previously, it was 2. Nairo was 3 and Leo was 2.
Right.
Now, Nairo's 3, Leo's 4. Who knows, man? Season 5, what's going to happen?
You can't call it, man. There's too much Smash left to go, and on to the next one we go. Uh-oh.
Yeah, speaking of things you can't call, I would not have called this one.
I didn't expect the Diddy, man. I definitely thought we were going to see the ZSS rear her lovely head again, but it's time to whip out the monkey, my man.
This Diddy, absolutely no slouch. You may never have seen it before, but he actually took a set off of Salem, who was
a couple sets, actually.
Yeah, one time his demon.
Yep.
With the Diddy Kong. So
it was in that period where Nairo was really struggling against Bayonetta with ZSS, couldn't really find the answer. Diddy, for a little while, proved to be the go-to right now, perhaps another go-to.
Not that I think he even struggles with Cloud in general, but just keeping it fresh. This is now 3 characters he's busted out in these sets. Oh, and the air dodge pass that would not have even killed.
Actually a little funny whipping out the, see that color, man. Might be a little homage to a certain player I'm sure might be watching.
Oh, and the charge. No sweet
goodness.
spot. Leo had to wait just a couple more frames before doing that up B. If we see Nairo go up again with this Diddy, I think that might close the curtain on Leo's run here at Gommel.
I think Nairo is in prime position to go up 2-1. And it's interesting, like we saw, you know, pretty much Leo dispatched with not too much effort with his Cloud just a little while ago in bracket against Zenodo, right? So you would imagine he'd be pretty well polished, but Nairo just kind of being a different beast that we're seeing.
Yeah, way more in your face, just focused on smothering you, whereas Zenodo, he's a very deliberate and calculated player.
Right.
Not that Nairo isn't either, but still.
But Nairo does it with more of just an aggression, right? That's just his style in general. And a lot of people might have been wondering about this Diddy. Well, he's giving you the answers right now, and he ain't disappointing.
Leo needs this stock ASAP. Diddy can keep getting a lot of damage off of grabs all the way till over 100%. Those confirms are going to work. Oh, Leo going so hard for that, but a back air is going to close the stock. Only 50 down.
Terrific catch on his part. You got to give him credit.
Oh, that landing up air, and Leo has shown phenomenal spacing against the tiny hurtbox of Diddy Kong. Normally a thorn in the side for a lot of Cloud players.
Couldn't have said any better. He's also shown a really good ability at, despite being at a deficit, still keeping the fight alive. This match was looking certainly to go in the favor of Nairo, but just within a minute span, Leo comes storming back. It's just what greats do, man. It's that simple.
So insanely explosive. Nairo fighting his way out of the corner with that forward air and keeping Leo there with more. Oh, the up air, though, keeping the limit alive, too.
Might have been the clutchest up air of the set just to preserve limit. And look at the positioning it's gave Leo back.
These landing nairs have been such a difference maker for Leo as well. Still keeping in that theme of hitting Diddy's tiny hurtbox in the back air. That's going to do it.
Yes, it is enough. A red-hot start for Nairo gets cooled down by a very game and up to the challenge, MK Leo, who is now maxed 1 game away from capturing this Get On My Level championship.
Now it's all about the character choice for Nairo right now. If he sticks to Diddy, I'm not sure if I like his odds too much. He had a really hot start, but yeah, we need to see King Bowser come back. That said, he's putting himself at a great risk of this Bayonetta counter pick if he wins the game.
That's very true. That's very true. And that's kind of where you start to think, well, okay, you know he's not going to stay Bowser in fear of Bayonetta. Most likely not going to stay Bowser. Not going to stay 100%, but there's a good chance. I'm going to say about 85% he's not going to stick with the Bowser. So where do you go to? Do you go to the Diddy Kong or do you go back to ZSS? I'm going to say if Nairo wins this, we're seeing Reliable come down for a hell of a Game 5 showdown.
Yeah, of course, Nairo will have the opportunity to switch, but he has to anticipate Leo's character choice in the process.
That's what it all is, and I say he's going to bet it on Reliable if it gets to the spot. But we're talking a little bit ahead, man. He's still got a tall task right here and a man who is not easily cut down, MK Leo.
Yeah, it looks like Nairo has really got this matchup on lock over Leo. So many more Clouds out there to practice against rather than Bowser's, and especially Nairo-esque Bowser's. I don't think they even exist, but neither does Nairo's Bowser.
He might not exist after that, man. That was a straight Thanos combo, just deleting everything in sight.
Snap, snap, baby.
Oh, my Lord.
All right, Leo 1 stock away from being your Get On My Level 2018 champion, but Nairo, not a player who is scared to make a comeback. That extra long getup has come in clutch so many times. Leo loves using the full hop downer to cover both jump and stand up, but Bowser and a couple other characters are able to slip past that.
So tense right now. If you're Nairo, so much on. You have to close out this stock ASAP.
Oh, oh no!
The dash
Where
attack?
was the dash grab?
that's not what I don't think anybody was anticipating that. Maybe a rare miscue from Nairo, and perhaps all Leo needs to seal this one away. We shall see how big of a fight Nairo can mount in an almost certain death situation.
Very smart by Leo to not go for the SD kill right there. He could have cost himself his life. If Nairo just held out, he was fine, and he did.
He knew.
Oh, but this is getting dangerous, and is that it? Yes.
Wow, you got, a heck of a set. Nairo was able to win it in 4 in the first set of grand finals. Leo returning the favor, winning it in 4 as well, and in very dominant fashion. Give it up to him. Get on my level 2018 Echo Fox MK Leo, baby.
Entered the tournament as the first seed, came out with first place. Nairo, same can be said with his second seed and his finish. Such an amazing tournament overall, but man, that 3-set marathon between these two is just amazing to watch.
It was one of those things where Nairo a couple times answered the question, is this your first seed? Put the Killmonger meme up, put Nairo's head on it. Leo said, you want a question, I got the answer for you. And the result was a 2-stock convincingly in the 4th game of set number 2. Congratulations to that young man. Continues to impress, and for good reason.
Finally got a game off of the Bowser with Cloud, and it was the one that counted the most. Of course, the grand finale. It's going to be a 3-1 win for Leo. It looks like he really adapted. He got the juggles adjusted in a way that Nairo wasn't able to fall through to the ground with up airs. I'm sorry, with air dodges. We saw him resort to that, and of course it's bad because you have lag, right? But as a last resort, if your opponent overcommits to a juggle, it could work out in your favor. I think Leo really started to catch on to that. Also went for a lot more aggressive edge guards against the Bowser. We saw him going for those deep neutral airs. He knew that it would close out the set, and he had a stock to spare.
I really gotta say, agree with everything he said, but like for me, the turning point of that particular match, I thought Nairo still had a chance, but when it was a dash attack and not a dash grab, I think that can break you, because you're like, okay, opportunity right there. A rare miss. Like, how often do you see these guys kind of whiff things, that could potentially be a game changer, keep their hopes alive, to go on to a game 5 where you never know what could have happened in that situation, right? We don't know. We'll never get the answer, because Leo was like, I'm not wasting this opportunity. Came up big. Man deserved it. All of our competitors in this top 8 and throughout the top 16, top 24 as well, because we really had some breakout performances, not just seen in top 8, but all throughout that kind of top 32, top 24 bracket.
And you could just see how much each of these guys wanted it. Each of those 5 players, Leo, Nairo, DeBuzz, Tweak, and Mistake, all making it to the top 8. Different stories for each of them, but still very strong finishes. We see all of the top 3 were from that group as well.
There it is.
Man, that number 1 is still up for grabs. I think Leo's slightly leading now after this Gommel win.
It's not up for debate on who's leading right now. It's definitely Leo in number 1. As far as who's going to end, how this all going to finish, still got plenty of tournaments to go. You know what I'm saying? But this was definitely one that's going to hold a lot of weight. Again, you mentioned it, how many crazy attendees we had, for this particular tournament. How many PGR were here? Like, what, 30-something?
31 out of 50 is the number I've been told.
There you go. That's insane right there. That tells you everything you know about Gommel. And even though I only showed up on the last day due to some other commitments, it was an honor to come here and be able to cast the back half of the top 8, top 6 we got to do. And man, it's been so long, but it felt like we do it every weekend. It really
Absolutely,
did.
Man.
Like, and I attribute that as being just such good buddies. And I shout a lot to the Twitch chat, to the staff, everybody who made everything work, man. It was a pleasure to be here,
Couldn't have done it without you guys, man. And of course, event partners, Red Bull, DX Racer, HyperX, Nintendo.
Thank
you guys so much, man.
What up?
This is just my favorite tournament, I gotta say, after the 5th one.
We're not even done, too, because, obviously, we have some Melee coming up. I know a lot of Melee heads in chat. I'm going to be in the crowd watching some Melee myself. You know how I do. Love some good Melee. But for the top 8 competitors, I believe they're setting up the award ceremony as well, so get a chance to have that one last little spotlight. And, of course, officially crown our champion. And what a hard-fought victory he had, man. Good Lord.
Went through a sea of counter picks. We saw the Diddy
it really was a counter pick war in that engagement that they had, and it's fun to see that, because I think, I've always said, at one point, I feel like Smash 4 can evolve to the point of just strong counter picks. You can't just have one strong character. You need 2 or 3 to come in at certain matchups, certain people, certain levels, and that's exactly what we saw on display there.
Yeah, very few characters are exceptions to that. I'd say even Bayonetta, sometimes you might not want to engage with a Diddy Kong, for example, and just go for a character maybe like Fox, who could smother Diddy. So yeah, I think there's a lot of merit to picking up multiple characters. Again, this is the last 6-ish months of the game. The most important, the most definitive, going into Smash 5. Who are the champions going to be? who are the hungriest players,
Right.
who is looking to improve the most, and also just honing the craft in general. You can't just expect to pick one character and let it be the end.
You heard the man, so many questions and more, but the question of who won this tournament has been answered. MK Leo. We're going to officially crown him because our award ceremony is ready. That means our block is completed. It's been an absolute pleasure. I am EE.
I'm Max Ketchum, and guys, it's been a pleasure. 5 Gamos in a row, first for you, but hopefully the first of many.
Not the last, not the last. Guys, we'll catch you later. Enjoy the award ceremony. Stick around for Melee.
All right, guys, your GOML 2018 Wii U champion has been decided, but it's time we give awards to everybody in the top 8. So we're going to call up our top 8 players for Wii U. Shoutouts to Amiibo King right here, who's going to hand out the awards. In 7th place, Tweak. Also in 7th place, Larry Lurr. In 5th place, Lima. Also in 5th place, Dabuz. In 4th place, Komo Rikiri. In 3rd place, representing Canada, Mistake. In 2nd place, and I think, guys, the crowd favorite, Nairo. And in 1st place, the winner of Wii U and the rightful owner of the ring. Give it up for MK Leo. Congratulations. Let's see that ring. All right. And you have it, your Wii U GOML 2018 champions. All right, guys, Melee Singles is coming up next. We got more big matches. We're going to head to our break just now.